Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone. Ball!
Live from the Raising Cane's studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Yo, and welcome in to OTB here live from SEC Media Days in Tampa. It is Tuesday. It is Auburn. It is Georgia. It is South Carolina, and it is Vanderbilt here today. Matt's got all kind of notes. He's ready to go.
Goodness gracious.
He's actually written down on a piece of paper who's going to be here. No matter what, we're here.
I was up to 3 doing my prep work. What?
There is no chance in hell that you were up till 3 doing anything.
No, there wasn't. Your boy was asleep early. But I feel good today.
Yeah.
So good for me.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Yep.
Pat on my back.
Pat my back. Hey, before we do anything this morning, we got a big congratulations.
Oh, wait. What happened? What happened late into the night last night?
What could have happened just not unexpectedly, just randomly happened to the Foxhole family.
I can't think of it.
Wait, the foxhole grew a little bit.
The foxhole grew?
Yep. Razor.
Is it a little sharper?
A little sharper. Mr. Razor.
My God, Razor's here. Razor watch is over.
He's back.
Razor's here, baby.
Razor.
Let's go.
That's right. Congratulations.
Congratulations to the Sharps.
Awesome.
Razor watch is over. And now we're going to see if
watch
it's
is over.
actually on the birth certificate. Because if it's not, we'll be disappointed.
No, we're not going to be disappointed. We're going to be pissed. Okay? Let's just call it what it is. But seriously, congratulations.
Yes.
It was awesome. Went into labor last night.
Yeah.
Yesterday, and Mr. Razor is here.
Yeah, I heard as soon as Razor got into the world, he was complaining about Dak Prescott.
He was complaining about Dak Prescott, but kind of with love in his voice.
Yeah, it was weird.
It was
a love-hate kind of situation. But he doesn't want to live without him.
That child has some hot takes already ready to go.
That child came out and said, "Where's Stephen A. Smith?"
Yell at him for a second.
I've got him.
I got you.
Oh, God. So congratulations to our guy, Taylor Sharp. That's awesome. Not a better feeling in the world. And glad everybody is healthy. And Tay-Tay's going to be out, obviously, for a while, enjoying his firstborn.
That's right.
It's been so long for us to say that. It feels weird to say firstborn.
It just feels like yesterday he was telling us Victoria was pregnant.
That's right.
But, yeah, happy, healthy, and ready to roll, man. Can't wait to meet the little baby. Taylor, I know you're going to take some time off.
Oh, Taylor's watching.
You're going to take a little time off. But
he's on that uncomfortable chair
Yeah.
that's in every delivery room right now, curled up watching us.
No doubt. He didn't get a lot of sleep, but he has got his YouTube out on his cell phone right now. I wouldn't be surprised if he starts talking to us in the chat.
Yeah, we'd appreciate it.
But Taylor, enjoy your time off. But I'm going to need you when Jake goes on his tour of the world here in August and leaves us for, pretty much the whole month.
You know what? For you, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, I know Tay-Tay can't stay away for too long, so my tour, I got a couple of stops next week, not the full thing. By the time August gets here, there's no way Tay-Tay can't be here giving you these takes.
Yeah, I guess so. I hope so. Be back.
Yeah,
if not, me and Alondra are going to be holding it down.
Yeah, because Paul said don't ask him all them questions.
Oh, yeah. Paul, get ready.
Now, you know what Paul can do at an elite level that you can do for the 1995 Texas Rangers? He can talk about the 95 Atlanta Braves.
Okay, well, that's good to know. So that'll fill 2 hours of one day.
I didn't say, hey, here's the show. I said, here's what Paul can do.
Here's the skill set. You decide how to use it.
That's right. Yesterday was the first day. Always a lot of fun. A little bit different because LSU wasn't here. So the energy wasn't all like focused on it's LSU day. Here they are. I thought the SEC did a nice job and maybe realized like, hey, let's don't maybe put our cleanup hitters like in the first day, And I'm not even talking about like good teams because look, LSU's got to get back to being in that conversation, but big brands. So yesterday I thought they did a good job. It was Kentucky, it was Missouri, it was Oklahoma, and it was Tennessee. But LSU and Texas are going to go on Thursday, as y'all know. But it was, like, for a lot of people, like, Drink. He's going to give you something, and he did. Big news coming out of Como that Ahmad Hardy seems like he's going to be fully healthy and ready to go. Remember, he got shot in the leg in the offseason, but it sounds like he's going to be ready to go. That's huge news for them.
Who shot him?
I think it was a concert or something.
Really?
Or another. I don't think he was I think he just kind of literally wrong place, wrong time. If I remember right, I'll fact check that.
Okay.
But it says he's going to be ready to go during this season. Don't know if it's the opener, but that's big news for Missouri. Oklahoma, Brent Venables, same old growly old head coach, and he said Brent Venables things, get you ready, fired up to go. Heupel's going to be Heupel, although he did throw a little jab.
He did. It was fun.
He did throw a little jab.
Let's call it what it is. SEC Media Days, usually these things, when the coaches talk, definitely the players. Players are always going to be very boring, right? They're trained to say certain things. They're trained to say not say a lot of other things. So that's usually going to be fairly boring, but you want something out of the coaches, right? Because it can be very mundane. It can be very rinse and repeat, copy and paste from coach to coach. So you want something. You want coaches to share their feelings, say what they want, and Heupel certainly did that. Of course, it was towards the head coach of our football team. Yeah. But I still liked it. I didn't hate it. I was like, that's perfect. Get some juice going in this building a little bit. And they did.
Yeah, and that's a little outside of the Heupel that we typically see, but
is he down the group text, you think?
Who? Heupel?
Yeah. I don't know if he doesn't feel like his part of the SEC cool kid club coach.
Yeah.
Like everybody else is.
Yeah, not maybe at this current moment. No. He was a little bit more relaxed than he typically is. Typically, now maybe it's because I was in the room and we were doing, and Dusty Dvorak was in there with us, and they know each other from their time at Oklahoma together. So maybe that was he was a little bit more relaxed. He's typically I'm not going to give you anything. I'm going to give you 3-word answers, and you're not going to enjoy this, and you're going to not enjoy it so much that I'm just going to get out of here. You know what I mean? Like that kind of situation. So it was a little bit better in that aspect, but maybe he's like, man, I need to.
So I need
to change my demographic here. I got to get a little cooler, a little younger.
I had to have somebody kind of explain to me. So I was listening to the Heupel quotes. I was like, what is he talking about? Golf balls and mustard? Is that supposed to hurt my feelings? What is happening right now? I was like, all right, is it like a mustard? Are we going back to that corn dog situation? What is happening? Because corn dog obviously is delicious with mustard. So that's kind of what I thought. But no, I guess Ole Miss beat them in Tennessee on a controversial call. Yeah. And the fans started throwing everything they could, including mustard and golf balls.
Yeah.
So I learned something new every day.
I do love the fact that you didn't watch any sports during that time period. When anybody brings anything up about anything like that, you have no idea. And
when was this?
This was probably 3 to 4 years ago, something like that.
Yeah, that's true.
And it was big. It was big news.
It was big news?
It was big news when it happened.
All right.
You'll still see clips of it every now and again out there in the wild. So I'm a little bit surprised that you don't know about it. So
you will see clips about what?
Him picking up the mustard bottle or the golf ball.
Really quick, just some context here.
Okay.
The best part was that I think someone, and correct me if I'm wrong, I thought it was a golf ball. It might have been something else. But someone threw something at Lane, and he, caught it or, deflected. It was pretty. Nice. It was, in mid-interview. Yeah,
something.
He's interviewing, someone throws it, and without, skipping a beat, he just deflects. It was pretty funny.
Nice. So good. Our coach has good reflexes. Good hand-eye.
It does seem that way.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm looking at the actual quote yesterday because I was on air when it happened, but you came and you were telling me about it. I certainly hope that our fans haven't cooled off, whether it's the grocery stores stocked up on mustard or the sports stores that they've got reinforcements on the golf balls. Hopefully, Knoxville is ready for his arrival.
So basically, he's calling for vandalism and he's calling for violence. He wants to hurt our players.
Wow.
Our young men that fight for our university and our coaches that are there to train young men. And
so, like I said, somebody he went to like a focus group or something, and somebody's like, "Hey, like you got to be a little bit more energetic. You got to kind of give them a little bit something more." Because he's never been a bad guy at all. Like he's always been very gracious with his time. But it's been, I'm going to be short answered here. You're not going to want to do 15 to 20 minutes. You're going to want to do 8 to 10, and I'm going to get out of here.
Yeah.
Yesterday was a little bit different. He certainly didn't have stuff like this yesterday, so that's him trying to, get a little cooler.
Okay. All right. Well, Coach, you're trying to hurt our players, and I think you need to do more yoga. What?
Why does he need to do more yoga?
Our coach does it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. It just looks like he's doing some yoga.
Some hot Pilates?
Some hot Pilates would be really good. Absolutely.
Okay.
Revs, get that taken care of with Coach. Maybe a free coupon.
God, I hadn't heard the word coupon in a long time, but I'm glad you said it. I'm glad you said it. So that was Heupel yesterday.
Yep.
Will Stein, who I had interviewed him a couple times when he was the OC at Oregon and when he first got the job, and I think I told you this yesterday, he was literally on the field, rushed the field when Kentucky beat us in 2007. His dad played at Kentucky, so Will grew up going to Kentucky games, and I hate to tell you this, he's younger than we are.
Oh, boy.
And he actually was stormed the field when they beat us in 2007. Now, here's the windy.
See that little kid I pushed down?
Maybe so.
Okay.
He was the windy road to get him back to Lexington. You know where he played college football?
No.
Louisville.
Louisville.
Kentucky's biggest rival.
Okay, I like this.
Dad played at Kentucky, huge, massive Kentucky fan, doesn't get an opportunity to play for Kentucky, goes to Louisville, plays there, and then now has found his way back to be the Kentucky head coach.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
I like that.
That would be.
They're down the road. Are they necessarily rivals?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Are
They're,
they?
yes.
Maybe in other sports?
No, I mean, even in football. Now, basketball maybe a little bit bigger because both schools are really, typically better basketball. No, it's a big deal. It is a big deal. It wouldn't quite be like Huck going to Florida.
Oh, boy.
But it'd be like Huck going to, I don't know.
I think I'd be okay with anywhere besides Florida.
Alabama?
I'd be okay.
Yeah.
If he had an opportunity and a
I mean, it might be
yeah.
LSU, Florida. Honestly, like I don't, we hold that in a special safe spot.
I tell you what,
in our hearts.
Learn something every single day. They play every year.
Yeah, I know it's a big deal.
Yeah, it's called the Governor's Cup.
Yeah, so like
Governor.
they don't let red in the building in Kentucky.
Okay,
there's no red in the building. Can't do red.
Extreme. That's a little extreme. I mean, it's a pretty basic color.
To the extreme, I work a mic, like Vanilla Ice said. I don't know what to tell you, but I know.
Red's a pretty standard color to have on clothing.
Les got mad at me for wearing a Braves hat one time. He thought it was a Bama hat. Okay. Coaches are weird and they have their own things. Hey, Hester, get over here. What are you doing wearing that Bama hat?
Yes.
What are you talking about, Coach? The Bama hat. It's Atlanta Braves hat, Coach. It's the same A. It's like, no, theirs has a mullet, Coach. Ours, the Braves doesn't. There's a little mullet at the top. Anyways.
Can I just make an observation real quick?
Yeah.
If y'all are watching on YouTube, if you're not, you should go to YouTube. I don't know if we notice if we look any more handsome today, but we got these lights.
I hadn't even looked it up.
And they are very hot.
They're hot?
I'm sweating right now.
That's giving off zero heat.
Look, right here. This light right here. See it? Right here.
Mine's giving off no heat, none heat.
So hot. I mean, I'm trying to feel it. It is giving off no heat, but I'm sweating. So, but at least we look good.
You got a short sleeve shirt on too, bud.
Oh, I know.
I was a little chilly in here yesterday.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's baby stuff.
Thank you. Back to Will Stein. He had not an arrogance, but a confidence more than any head coach I sat down with yesterday.
I heard about the confidence.
They asked him in the main room. Did you see the quote?
Yeah, I did. They're going to win because of him.
They said, hey, how's Kentucky? Why is Kentucky going to be successful? You know, they've never really, have had runs here, runs there. He said, well, I don't know how to really say this, but because of me.
Yeah, he's like, they're going to win. Not because of my players.
I kind of liked it,
Not because of my quarterback.
Yeah, you go, that because of me.
Not my assistant coaches. They ain't going to do nothing.
I liked it, though.
Me. Yeah, I did, too. I mean, I liked him, and I liked Heupel. Even though Heupel was talking ish, I still liked it.
Yeah, I mean, look, the problem with what Heupel said isn't that he said it. Mm-hmm. It's that he said it on Monday, and now Lane has Monday night, Tuesday, all day Wednesday, and on the plane right over here to think about the rebuttal.
Yeah.
And the rebuttal might be something in line with what you said.
It might be. About the yoga?
About the yoga.
I mean, let's be honest, guys. I think Heupel probably knows. I'm not it's not a hot take.
He knows that what?
That he needs to do some yoga, get a little workout in.
I got you.
That's not a hot take. It's like saying somebody played bad after a game. They know. They know.
Hunt just said he wrote a column on Will Stein's quote. He loved it. So I guess you can check that out, LouisianaSports.net. If not yet. Soon. You can check that out soonish on LouisianaSports.net. I liked it.
Mm-hmm. There's nothing not to like about it.
Don't come in here. Well, we just want to play good. We hope we play good in the first year. We're going to be some challenges. Got 72 new players.
That's right. It's going to be tough, but we got Joe Sloan calling them plays. So why are you laughing? That is factual. I'm trying to talk sports here, and you're just laughing at everything I'm saying. We're going to win because of me.
What if they had asked
Joe Sloan calling
What
them
if
plays?
they had asked him that question and he'd be like, "Because Joe Sloan."
Because Joe Sloan calling them plays.
Yeah.
I know we had pretty good offense over at Oregon.
Yeah.
But you tuned into LSU last year?
Did you see those passes they threw at the line of scrimmage?
They were nice. Real nice.
I will say this. As far as players yesterday, Willie Rodriguez, the tight end from Kentucky, badass.
Yeah.
Grew up one of 6. I think he said he had 3 brothers, 2 sisters. He was right slab dab in the middle. And they were a wrestling family. He said if they had a grievance with each other, they had a wrestling mat in the 3rd garage, and they would go in there, and their parents would tell them, settle it. And that's what they would do. And he had the most just gnarly, badass scar from the top of his forehead that went across the bridge of his nose and ended right before it hit his eye.
Really?
And I was like, oh my God, that's awesome.
Nice.
I wanted to ask him about it, but I was like, man, I don't know if it's like a tragic story or something. And he's a big fella too. I'm like, I'm gonna have to jab and run on this one.
Yep, I got you.
I was like,
now give me a visual of the scar. Is it like Tyrion Lannister type scar?
I mean, kinda.
Yeah.
It went right above the eyebrow and then
situation.
Slanted, and it almost hit his other eye.
Dude.
And it was awesome.
That sounds badass.
And dude, he was telling stories of just growing up.
I like the settle it parenting technique.
I do too. It's like he said they were like. His dad and grandparents were from Cuba. They found their way here. They found their way to Lexington. He's like, it's hard to get some good Cuban food in Kentucky. He's like, that's the only bad thing about this place. It's like, wait a minute, they don't have a poppin' Cuban spot in Lexington?
And we're not allowed to go to Louisville. Can't wear red. Can't.
It's Louisville.
Yeah, whatever.
It's not Louisville.
It's fine.
Where are you from? Maine?
What? That is no.
Yes.
No.
It's Louisville.
No.
It's not Louisville. I promise you it's not Louisville.
I know, but like, why are you saying that's like people from Maine would say?
That's how like a Yankee would say it.
A Yankee would? No, I don't. I disagree.
How would they say it?
I don't know. Like with the Yankee voice.
Louisville. Chad, what do you think?
I don't know. Like Louisville. Like I get it. Like if you're from Louisville, you say that with like marbles in your mouth.
Yes.
I got it. But like
Train
I'm from Texas, so I'm just gonna say Louisville.
It's not the way you say it though. And you're
Louisville.
saying it. I hate that. Even that's actually a town in Texas.
It is.
Where's somebody I can yell at? Cole's too serious. He won't yell back.
All right, yeah. Let us know in the chat. Like, which one are you? Are you Louisville or are you Louisville?
Louisville.
I think you have to try to say it like that.
Louisville.
Like you have to honestly
Cardinals.
try.
The Louisville Cardinals.
Louisville.
No.
It's simple.
No. It's not it. And actually, they'll tell you that's not it.
All right, let us know in the chat.
They are. They're trying to.
Anywho.
We're looking at the chat, Alondra, and we did not know that it was 8:20. So good thing you typed that in there. We'll be back. More OTB.
Off the bench.
Classic us.
Oh, boy. Go to trashrangers.com. Trashrangers.com. Reliable waste and sanitation services right there in South Louisiana. You can go to the website and you can find out what they can do. Residential, commercial, trash pickup service, roll-off dumpsters, 3 different sizes to choose from, and also the sanitation department. If you have an event, if you have a job site, they can come in. They will drop it off. They'll pick it up. They'll do all the work. Go to trashrangers.com today.
That's right, Trash Rangers. Trashrangers.com, the most reliable trash removal and waste removal service in all of Louisiana. So, you know about their roll-off dumpsters, their dumpsters, trash pickup, but their sanitation department right there at trashrangers.com. Portable toilets, so if you got a project outside and you got workers outside, maybe you got a big event outside, you need those portable toilets. Rely on the local company. That's trashrangers.com.
At Relief Windows, we're more than windows. We're windows, doors, hardy plank, and vinyl siding. But our number one product's always customer satisfaction. Come visit us at reliefwindows.com. By the way, we do shutters too.
People think it's all about game day. Let's go! But the real work happens in the off season.
Spring practices, early lifts,
Extra reps. And we need a healthcare team that works as hard as we do.
At FMOL Health, our lay of the lake, we take care of LSU football year-round.
so we can do what we do best.
We trust the lake.
From championship athletes to everyday champions, trusted care starts here.
Hey everybody, Drew Brees here. Over the years, I've learned that the best teams are built on trust, preparation, and doing things the right way. That's one of the reasons I'm excited to announce that the Breeze Dream Foundation and I are partnering with Parish Construction and Roofing. Together, we are committed to helping families prepare for hurricane season. That's why Parish Construction and Roofing, the Breeze Dream Foundation, and WAFB are partnering to provide one capital area family with a brand new fortified roof. Visit WAFB.com/contest to enter the giveaway and view official rules and eligibility requirements. Because stronger homes build stronger communities.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit LouisianaPropane.com.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs, set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free, confidential help now.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
Looking for the ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Wall-to-wall.
Live from the 2026 SEC Football Media Days in Tampa. Presented by FMOL Health, Our Lady of the Lake, Relief Windows, Rev Fiber, and Parrish Construction and Roofing.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from Tampa, Florida. SEC Media Days, of course, every single Tuesday here on OTB is brought to you by Community Steel. Go to communitysteelco.com. You don't want that foreign steel, Matthew.
No, you don't.
You don't want that out-of-state steel.
Like shipping that in from overseas.
You don't want any of that. You want it from Louisiana, and that's what it is with our friends over at Community Steel. Again, the entire surrounding area, right? I mean, they service South Louisiana. It's communitysteelco.com, communitysteelco.com. We did get some confirmation from Connor O'Gara, who joins us all the time.
Not confirmation.
He agreed with me. It's Louisville, and that's how you say it.
No.
Yeah.
Everybody in the chat's basically saying you're wrong as well.
Well, Connor is like pronunciation guide. Like, he's the guy that probably does it for the media guide, and so I'm going to trust him.
Okay. Got it.
He also called you a Yankee on the way out. And you also, like, I didn't tell him that you kind of forgot who it was yesterday.
So did you.
No, I've known Connor for like 9 years.
There was somebody in here asked you his name, and you're like, oh, God.
That was JD.
Yeah.
And the only reason that I struggled to remember JD's name is because he was going to be Brock Vandersloot.
Okay.
He was going to dress up, and he was going to put some shades on because we weren't sure if you'd recognize his face. And he was going to come sit down as the Kentucky quarterback, and we were going to call him Brock Vandersloot, and we're going to see if you knew that that was fake.
Huh.
We planned it out on the show while you were gone.
No, you could put anybody up there and tell me it's Kentucky's quarterback.
That was our whole point.
Like, yeah.
I think Alondra's
okay.
like, because we were trying to figure out which team, and Alondra's like, Kentucky. I said, perfect.
That is perfect. Yeah, I mean, I would have believed it for sure.
God, you'd have been searching Brock Vandersloot. You'd have been trying to find like stats or like anything, and it would have been a point situation.
Yeah, but if you, I mean, you can still do it. Throw some shades on him. It'd still work. Hey, bud, you seen Varsity Blues?
Oh, we didn't ask that yesterday. I don't think Nicholas saw it.
It doesn't play. No, I don't think he saw it.
No.
You know, you can't ask the same thing
I bet
2 years
I
in a
bet
row.
Willie Rodriguez from Kentucky, I bet he'd seen it.
So?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think Witt's watched it yet?
Yeah, Miss Davis, he's childhood crush.
He gave her a 10.
He gave her a 10.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, has Witt seen it? Well, he promised you he would.
I know. Oh, brother.
Hey, brother.
I'll watch that for you, brother.
We need to figure out how many players come this week that we believe say brother.
Like,
after
organically?
Yeah, organically. Not forced. Like, I forced it a little bit, but it's starting to become a little bit more
I know.
organic.
I think because we're saying it so much, like
it's starting to kind of
we're trying to do our Witt impersonation.
Yep.
Yesterday, let's see, Kentucky. No, Willie would have been, but Willie's his Cuban background. I don't think brother's in there. Who else was yesterday?
Whatever
Missouri.
the Cuban equivalent of brother is.
True.
He says it.
John Mateer?
I don't know. I've never talked to him.
Maybe. I heard a great John Mateer story. He told it, I think, but their SID was telling me. So Mateer's up there getting ready. And you know the story about Mateer this offseason is how jacked he's gotten. Well, they were upstairs, and they brought their suits, and they're putting on their suits, and they measured for their suits like 2-3 weeks ago, whatever. And so they're up there, and his big deal is, like, you're going to wear a tie. Brent Venables, like, all players, I want to wear a tie. And apparently Mateer's trying to put his tie on, and his neck has gotten so big that he can't button his top button. And so he couldn't put on his tie. And so they had to call Brent Venables in there, and they're like, hey, coach, like, we need the jaws of life basically to get this top button buttoned, and he can't wear his tie. He's like, I'll give him a pass. He doesn't have to wear his tie.
That's our quarterback.
That's our guy. He's in the weight room.
They have
busting his
extenders. They got
ass.
those little extenders though.
Yeah, I know, but
Little
on the
button
spot,
extenders.
like, you know.
Yeah.
It's like
he
a
was
seat-
just looking. He didn't want to wear a tie.
It's crazy. Isn't it funny how life works? Like, if you're on a plane and you got to get a seatbelt extender, like, that's embarrassing.
Right.
That's like you need to look at yourself in the mirror.
Yep.
But if you get one of those in that situation, it's an extender, but it's kind of a badge of honor.
Yeah, it's kind of cool at that point.
Yeah.
You know, unless it's like a double triple chin situation.
That's
Then
why.
it's not as good.
That's
I mean,
why I
it could
said.
go either
That's
way.
why I said in that situation,
Yeah.
because as soon as I started saying it, all I saw was like.
Because it's got to look bigger on the sides.
All I
not
saw
on the
was, the person that's got like stacked chins.
Yeah.
And I wasn't talking about that.
Sure. Those
I
people
almost
need to do
said-
more yoga. We got there.
Oh God.
I think that's where you were wanting to lead me to.
I didn't, but I'm glad you said it. I am glad you said it.
Oh, let's see here. I got asked about Lenore Sellers yesterday on one of these shows. And I wanted to bring that up with you. So why don't we go to break and
guy.
talk a little bit about
This
it.
guy.
What?
I'm proud of you. No, it's like good.
It's just natural for me. Just hitting these teasers up.
Yeah, no doubt. Lenore Sellers, your thought process on him as a player.
Yep.
Chris Marr's love affair with him.
Big time love affair.
We'll break it all down.
Well, we're not going to break it down. We'll talk about it, though.
When we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to getgordon.com. Gordon McCurdy, Injury Attorneys. Remember, multiple things that you can do to get in contact with the G team. You can go to that website. You can have a live chat with them right there on the homepage. You can reach out to them on social media at Get Gordon's always going to be the handle on all major social media, but also anywhere in the state of Louisiana. It does not matter where you're at. If you're in the 318, the 504, the 225, the 985, the 337, it does not matter. It's that area code followed by 888-8888. Get Gordon and get it done.
That's right. Be a part of the G team. GetGordon.com. Gordon McCurdy, Injury Attorneys. If you have been injured, maybe it's a car accident, maybe it's injured on the job site, a workman's comp claim, whatever it is, make sure you give the team that's been doing it a long time, and they are here to fight for everybody in Louisiana. If you've been injured, give them a call. Gordon McCurdy, Injury Attorneys. GetGordon.com.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has the new 2025 Jeep Wrangler with $18,000 off MSRP.
$18,000 off Jeep Wrangler plus the 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles.
If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Are you ready for an internet experience that actually keeps up with you? Then you're ready to step into a new kind of reliability with Rev Fiber. When your internet works, the possibilities open up, and suddenly everything feels more connected, just the way it should be. Seamless enough to keep up with every swipe and every click, anywhere you are. So leave the buffering behind. 100% fiber, 0% runaround, where support is still personal. Rev Fiber. Visit revfiber.com.
Hey everybody, Drew Brees here. Over the years, I've learned that the best teams are built on trust, preparation, and doing things the right way. That's one of the reasons I'm excited to announce that the Breeze Dream Foundation and I are partnering with Parish Construction and Roofing. Together, we are committed to helping families prepare for hurricane season. That's why Parish Construction and Roofing, the Breeze Dream Foundation, and WAFB are partnering to provide one capital area family with a brand new fortified roof. Visit WAFB.com/contest to enter the giveaway and view official rules and eligibility requirements. Because stronger homes build stronger communities.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us.
At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle.
Live from the 2026 SEC Football Media Days in Tampa. Presented by FMOL Health, Our Lady of the Lake, Relief Windows, Rev Fiber, and Parrish Construction and Roofing.
All right, welcome back in. It is OTB here live from Tampa. And, of course, our coverage all week is presented by FMOL Health, Our Lady of the Lake, Parrish Construction and Roofing, Relief Windows, and Rev Fiber. All right, we're going to have a Lenoris Sellers conversation here. And don't worry, Marlar's not here to wax poetic about him. We're going to give you an honest conversation about Lenoris Sellers, who he is as a player. He has been hyped up for a very, very long time. They have talked about him being a first-round pick, I feel like, for a very, very long time. And we've got our quarterback here that we want to talk this through, because has there been flashes of Lenoris Sellers being really, really good? Absolutely, there has been. But if we look at the totality of who he is as a player in 3 years in South Carolina, he's completed 63% of his passes. He's thrown 33 touchdowns. He's thrown 15 interceptions. He's been sacked 75 times.
Oh, my gosh.
75 times. Now, he only played 4 games in 2023, but in 2024, he got sacked 33 times. Okay, first year really kind of being the starter. Sure, it's not great, but okay. The next year, it got even worse. He was sacked 42 times, right? So those numbers, there are a couple things. South Carolina's offensive line struggled, but also he has been known to try to extend the play, make a play, hold on to the football. So that's part of his game. Now, you're like, okay, well, Lenoris Sellers is like, let's go to the rushing totals. Now, in 2024, sack yardage gets taken away from it. So college, it's a dumb rule. Don't know why we still do it. But, you know, he was still good in the run game. So don't even look at the numbers. He had 674, but the sack yardage gets, taken away from it. He had a 75-yarder. He still had explosive runs. That even went away last year. Now, again, 270 rushing yards, 1.8 yards per carry. Sack yardage gets taken away from it. So you can't look at that. I more look at his most explosive run last year was 26 yards. So he wasn't the same player in that area as well. He feels like a player that is uber talented. We talk about him a lot, but it never gets to the point where it's talked about. And I don't feel like it's going to be any different this year. It feels like it's going to be more of the same. I don't think all that draft conversation is ever going to actually be true. That's just my assessment of him. Is it to say he won't play ever in the NFL? No. But to be like somebody's franchise quarterback right now, it just doesn't feel like that is going to be a part of his game that we'll ever see.
Yeah, it's an interesting topic to discuss, because South Carolina around him might just be bad. The play callers, the offensive scheme, because he's a talented guy. I got fooled by Lenoris Sellers last year at SEC Media Days. I saw him walking in the hallway, and I was like, well, that guy.
Well, that part, he checks that box.
My God, that guy is going to win 3 Heismans this year.
Yeah, I said, how's the air up there, buddy?
Right, yeah, seriously. I mean, he looks the part, and I was fresh on the experience that we had at LSU with him. And I'm saying, but I was on a radio show yesterday. I was talking, and we were talking about the top quarterbacks in the SEC, and I was kind of going through everybody who I thought was underrated, overrated. And they're like, well, tell me about Lenoris Sellers. And I was like, well, tell me why you think he's one of the top quarterbacks in the SEC. And I say, give me one example. And the only example that people ever really discussed was 1/2 versus LSU. And that's pretty much like what everybody falls back to. I was like, okay, I got that. But that's 1/2 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Is he talented? Can he make every throw? Yeah. Can he hurt you with his legs? Yeah. But there's a lot of guys in the SEC that can do that. It's not really because of the size that he has. So we'll see. I'm looking at, last year, 196, 178 of 293, 2,437 yards. The stats just don't pop off. And it might just because you put him on a talented team, you put him on Texas, you put him on Oklahoma. Maybe he is the best player we've ever seen. We don't really know that, but he's just not a guy. I don't see it being any different this year. Now, will he translate to the NFL? I don't know. NFL scouting is one of the hardest things to do.
Yeah.
It's one of the hardest jobs, and it takes a lot of guesswork, and it takes educated guessing, but it takes a lot of luck to actually hit somebody, even in the first round, that's going to be a great player at the next level. So we'll see. I just think that when I kind of go around this room, the opinion of him is, why do you think he's one of the top guys?
Yeah.
Because everybody still thinks that he is one of these guys that is in that discussion for top 2, 3, 4 quarterbacks in the SEC. And I just have to ask the question, why? Is it just strictly because he's big and tall and fast? I don't know.
They have a couple of players on their roster that kind of fit what you're talking about. I know they're talented, but talent only gets you so far. And once you get to that point, you've got to take that talent and you've got to pair it with something to be a really good football player in this league. Nick Harbor, who's also going to be here for South Carolina. He's 6'5", he's 235 pounds, he plays receiver, he's a track guy, and he's been on Bruce Feldman's freak list every year he's been in college. Every year he's like top 5 freak list. And he is. Like, he'd walk into this room and every one of us would be like, oh, my God, did you see Nick Harbor? But we're always waiting on Nick Harbor to be Nick Harbor.
Right.
Like, his freshman year, 12 catches, 195 yards. Okay, the next year, 26 catches for 376. All right. Now, last year he averaged 20 yards per catch, and he had 618 yards on 30 catches, but he was supposed to be their number 1 receiver. Like, those are numbers of a great number 2.
Right.
Or, like, kind of like a change of pace. And look, that's okay. You need those guys on a team. Like our guy in 05, our guy Benny Brazil. Man, when Benny caught the ball, it meant a whole lot. Right? So it was a big part of our offense. But Buster Davis and Dwayne Bowe were 1 and 2, and they had incredible stats, right?
Yeah.
But Benny had his role. But like Nick Harbor does those things, and he's expected to be the number 1. You can't only take the top off the defense when you're the number 1. Like, you have to do other things, and he hasn't done those other things either. But, again, like if Lenore Sellers and Nick Harbor walked into this room, you couldn't pick 2 other players from any other team that's coming here at any point, today, tomorrow, yesterday, whatever, that would be more impressive than those 2. But, again, that does not get you to the finish line. It starts the race, but they got to find a way to finish the race.
Who's that defensive end for Ohio State that we played in 07?
Vernon Golston.
Vernon Golston, my God.
All-look team, baby.
All-look team. He was looked like a Greek god. My God. We walked out to pregame and looked at this man. He's a defensive guy that's about to pass rush me.
Yeah.
And his muscles had muscles.
Yeah.
Like, he looked like the absolute
good
greatest.
luck, Carnell.
Yeah, good luck. Like, we got a former defensive lineman at right tackle. And he's got to go up against it. I'm like, oh, my God, this is going to be – I got sacked 6 times versus Tulane this year. Like, but we got
6, but it was at least 12.
We got no shot. And so, like, this guy looked the part. And I feel like –
to finish your story –
South Carolina is Vernon Golston.
And
they look the part.
You bring up Vernon Golston because, I mean, again –
Sharp and soft.
All-world team when he walked in here.
Yeah.
We'd be like, dude, ain't no way any of us can block him. Turns out, right, it was a different mentality. And it does feel like South Carolina has that. Now, Vernon Golston didn't have – he was top 5, maybe number 6, but top 10 NFL draft choice and didn't have a sack in the NFL.
Yeah, because of the way – I mean, I'm
Not
sure
one.
At the Combine he looked incredible. Like, you
No
just
doubt.
couldn't
I worked out with him in Arizona. He did.
And Lenore's is going to walk in here this week. And we're going to be like, my God, this is the year because look at him.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
Yep.
But we'll see. Is it going to be any different? I think his stats are going to look very similar this year than they have the last 2 years. because they're pretty similar for both years. And I know he's missed some games. I get all that. I know there's been some injuries, and he doesn't have a lot of help. But we have to judge him by what he does in college, and if he doesn't have help, he's not going to be very good in college.
Yeah, and for South Carolina this year, they'll be able to ease into SEC play. It's Kent State at home, it's Towson at home, and then you have Mississippi State at home on September the 19th. That's what kicks off your SEC schedule. Then you go to Alabama, but the way it starts off, that's good for them if they're trying to figure some things out. They've got a new coordinator there. We'll see what that looks like. You get your first SEC game again at home against Mississippi State. But after that, like throughout the season, dude, you've got road trips to Tuscaloosa, to Gainesville. You play Tennessee at home. You go to Oklahoma. You play Georgia at home, and you go to Clemson this year. And there's going to be some tough times, I think, in South Carolina if Lenore Sellers isn't the guy that everybody thinks he could be or can be.
Yeah, and so I would, based on what we're saying today and how we feel today, I don't see it taking such a big incremental jump from the last 2 years to this year that he is going to be able to make up for the rest of his team and make up for that back half of that schedule.
All right, that is our breakdown of South Carolina. They are going to be one of the teams that will be here today. Again, it is going to be Auburn, Georgia, South Carolina, and Vanderbilt. Start talking about some of those teams when we come back, and we'll do it right here on OTB.
Off the bench.
Or go to centralplumbing.org, centralplumbing.org. Now, it's always been more than just Central. It's been the greater Baton Rouge area. We tell you that every single day. And now it is also in the Lafayette area. That is right. Central Plumbing is growing. They are expanding. And it is truly somewhere that is 24/7, 365, weekend, holiday, game day. It does not matter. They are going to be there in your emergency. Now, it's not the only thing they do. They can come in, they can upgrade your space. Or, like Matthew's probably going to tell you, like when he needed it for the first time at his business, they came in and they did that. It is truly the one-stop plumbing shop, and it's centralplumbing.org.
Yeah, they can truly do everything in the plumbing game. Water lines, gas lines, like Jake said. I had an old warehouse, 4 walls and a ceiling. Now it is a full-blown beverage factory over there. They can literally do everything, like Jake said, 24/7 emergency service, centralplumbing.org, centralplumbing.org.
Raising Cane's is honoring Chuck Norris on National Chicken Finger Day. For every box combo sold on July 27th, Cane's is donating $1 to Chuck's Foundation, Kickstart Kids.
Ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar, but instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Flight by Yingling. Raise the bar.
People think it's all about game day.
Let's go!
But the real work happens in the off season.
Spring practices, early lifts,
extra reps. And we need a healthcare team that works as hard as we do.
At FMOL Health, our lay of the lake, we take care of LSU football year-round.
So we can do what we do best.
We trust the lake.
From championship athletes to everyday champions, trusted care starts here.
The Ascension Parish Sheriff's Office protects and serves over 132,000 residents across the parish.
Keeping our community safe is our mission, and Rev Fiber plays a critical role in how we respond. Whether it's training in our special divisions, forensics investigations, or fielding emergency calls in our operations center, Rev Business connects our teams in real time, which is why we partner with Rev Business.
Get 6 months free of Rev Business services. Call or click today.
Hey everybody, Drew Brees here. Over the years, I've learned that the best teams are built on trust, preparation, and doing things the right way. That's one of the reasons I'm excited to announce that the Breeze Dream Foundation and I are partnering with Parish Construction and Roofing. Together, we are committed to helping families prepare for hurricane season. That's why Parish Construction and Roofing, the Breeze Dream Foundation, and WAFB are partnering to provide one capital area family with a brand new fortified roof. Visit WAFB.com/contest to enter the giveaway.
Live from the 2026 SEC Football Media Days in Tampa. Presented by FMOL Health, Our Lady of the Lake, Relief Windows, Rev Fiber, and Parish Construction and Roofing.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from Tampa, continuing our coverage of SEC Media Days. And again, our Tuesday shows always brought to you by our friends over at Community Steel. Go to communitysteelco.com today. All right, so we talked a little South Carolina.
Marler heard.
Dude, it's like a flipping bat signal.
It was a back signal. He showed up. As soon as you start talking about
that man hadn't woke up before 10 in the last 3 weeks or so.
No shot.
And then all of a sudden we start talking about Lenora Sellers and Nick Carver and how they really need to play better. And then here comes Marler. The earliest he's woken up, all trip long, he shows up. It's like the bat signal just shooting out there. There's like a cock in the sky, and he sees it, and he just comes over here. And now,
in the sky.
And now he's like, oh, locked on Cox. Let's go, baby.
Let's go. Don't you talk about my Cox.
Yeah, he just – and here he is. He's
Marler,
over here.
How many questions you get in yesterday? 3. You got in 3 questions. Hand up Marler. Got 3 questions
All right,
in.
What number is Marler here? 4? All right. Number 4. Hey, you know what was really cool? When you showed up for Marler Monday yesterday at 9 a.m.
Yeah, we were waiting for you.
That was real cool. And don't act like we didn't talk about it on the plane.
Are we
you look good.
We have a chair?
No.
This is the most leg workout I've done in like 4 years. Oh, hello. That was cool.
That was awkward.
Right there.
Yeah, you were supposed to come on yesterday, bud.
You didn't tell me that.
On the plane, literally, you're like, hey, tomorrow's Monday, Marler Monday, 9 a.m., and you confirmed.
You know, all I heard on the plane for an hour and a half, the only thing I heard on the plane for an hour and a half was
me and Hunt talking about Sam Burns?
Stop sweating. Stop sweating. And that was just me talking to myself.
It was a little warm.
That was a hot, hot ride.
It was a little warm.
Well, what did I miss? You want me to come on for Marler Tuesday?
No, the moment's passed.
It
doesn't hit the same.
That'd be crazy.
It doesn't hit the same.
So do you want 30 seconds to defend Lenoris?
Or Nick Harbor?
You guys, okay, listen, Harbor, you have to think about this with Harbor. Harbor is an elite athlete. He almost made the U.S. Olympic track team, right?
Okay.
So last year was the first full. Let me finish the sentence, Matt. You just got here.
His sunglasses look good on you, man.
Yeah, they really do. They're from South Carolina. They're from Columbia.
I love Columbia. I just don't like your South Carolina takes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was cool going over to the little thing they had with they had something to represent every single city.
Yeah, it was cool, yeah.
I've lived in like 8 of them, you know. So Harbor said last year, he was like, it's his first off season where he's not doing track and he's like just focused on football.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, it's really good. I finally know like the route tree. And I was like, brother, it's year 3. That's
I have seen more articles written about Nick Harbor than Jerry Rice.
Well,
in my
Jerry
lifetime.
Rice was around before the internet, idiot. So why would they? What do you say about
they
Jerry Rice?
Hey, they didn't have a newspaper, buddy, about articles. I didn't say website.
What's a newspaper? Well, I mean, that's fair. He's big in San Francisco. What do you want me to say? People love Nick Harbor. I think
they really do, though.
And I think you could.
He doesn't know the route tree 3 years in.
Okay, I think
is that what you said?
Look, that's not going to work with us. We played with a teammate that actually made it to the Olympics, not like almost made it. Actually competed in the final.
I wasn't trying to one-up each other.
And he played. Hold on, he played He played football. Benny knew the route tree, didn't he?
He knew it very well.
Yeah.
Were people as angry about that guy doing stuff as you guys are about Nick Harbor?
No, because like Benny was Nick Harbor, but Benny wasn't expected to be the number one like Nick Harbor is. Nick Harbor's not a number one. Was our whole conversation
so here's
about
the thing.
him.
He is the number one because
that's
what's
the problem
behind him at number 2.
Yeah, by default.
Yeah. I mean, the only person that could guard him last year was that weirdo cop in the alley at the Texas A&M game where he ran into the tunnel.
God, how'd that blow that game?
I was sitting
the cop
next to
changing
Hunt.
momentum.
I was sitting next to Hunt, and we're in there for the LSU-Arkansas game, which was miserable. And I just have the South Carolina A&M game pulled up, and Hunt is just giggling next to me because of how bad it was. Okay, let me be serious for a second.
All right, you've got like, how long?
You got a minute.
Okay, there you go.
I'll go for 3. I think that Harbor and the receivers they have around him, I think they're going to be much better on offense because they can't be worse because Mike Shula's gone.
Yep, by default.
The receivers they have around him, like they've recruited very well at that specific position. A lot of like blue chip recruits and like 4-star recruits coming in. They got Nitro Tuggle from Purdue, which I think we all know about that guy. He was a former Georgia receiver that got arrested. Guess what? For what? And his name's Nitro.
I'm gonna guess he was in a car and he hit the NOS button.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But no, I do think they're gonna be much better. And he doesn't need to be a 1,000-yard receiver. South Carolina seems to always have like one of those. It's like Debo or Xavier Legette or Juice Wells a couple years ago. I just need him to have like 700 yards, be able to take the top off a defense when necessary, and open up stuff for everyone else.
Yeah, but the problem is you don't have a Juice Wells, you don't have a Debo Samuel. I don't think to be that guy.
What are you talking about? Oh, you don't think Nick Harbor can?
He can't be that guy that you're talking about without, I think, the Juice Wells or the Debo Samuel. Like, I just don't know that he can be the number one option.
I mean, but he is the number one option. That's not up for debate.
All right, we got to take a break. Marler Tuesday here on OTB.
Off the bench.
Chair seat was awesome.
All right. Let's see here, Matthew. I'm definitely ready for this. Go to KTZBlinds.com, KTZBlinds.com, KTZ Interiors and Outdoor Living. They've been in the game since 2004. They're going to know your space, learn your space, change your space in a matter of minutes. They have done it for me. They will certainly do it for you. It is incredible to see them come in, look at your space, and know exactly what you need in a matter of minutes. Go to KTZBlinds.com today.
That's right, KTZ Interiors and Outdoor Living. Really spruce your space up a little bit, your house. They'll come into your house and they can take any space and say, hey, this would look good here, this would look good there. This is the functionality that you want. You want a little bit more convenience. You want a push of a button and your shades go. They can do that. They can do anything. And they are the experts at your home. They've been doing it a long time. So give them a call. Let them come out to your house and give that consultation. KTZ Interiors and Outdoor Living, K2ZBlinds.com.
Eagle 98.1, the rock station. Home of the Woody Show in the morning. Scotty Mack with Rock at Work. Michelle Southern with Southern Rock. Home of LSU sports since 1998. And rock for Baton Rouge since 1985. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. To join our VIP fan club, text ROCK to 225-499-9898. Eagle 98.1, the rock station.
Hey everybody, Drew Brees here. Over the years, I've learned that the best teams are built on trust, preparation, and doing things the right way. That's one of the reasons I'm excited to announce that the Breeze Dream Foundation and I are partnering with Parish Construction and Roofing. Together, we are committed to helping families prepare for hurricane season. That's why Parish Construction and Roofing, the Breeze Dream Foundation, and WAFB are partnering to provide one capital area family with a brand new fortified roof. Visit WAFB.com/contest to enter the giveaway and view official rules and eligibility requirements. Because stronger homes build stronger communities.
At Relief Windows, we're more than windows. We're windows, doors, hardy plank, and vinyl siding. But our number one product's always customer satisfaction. Come visit us at reliefwindows.com. By the way, we do shutters too.
Bayou Ford is taking $13,000 off MSRP on the new 2026 Ford F-150 trucks.
Plus the complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding.
Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience, or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
With Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studio.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 2 of OTB here live from SEC Media Days, Tampa, Florida. Jake and Flynn here. Paul and Alondra back in the studio. Wait, why's Paul there? Oh, yeah. Tay-Tay had a baby. That's right. Razor Watch is over. Just wanted to, in case you weren't listening at the top of the show, let's go Razor. Razor is here.
Congrats to the Sharps. Yeah, if you are just tuning in, that is right. Late last night, we got the text that it was actually happening. So this has been 9 months in the making, bud. Right here, and he's here. Razor is here. We got another member of the Wolfpack in the foxhole with us. So very excited.
That is awesome.
Hopefully, Will Razor's howling somewhere.
No doubt he is. As soon after he gave his Dak Prescott take and then challenged Stephen A. Smith to a debate, then it was a howl.
Then there was a howl. Why haven't we howled it? Like, what would you think? What would people around here think?
Yeah, we don't care.
Yeah, we don't care. Get out of our
The only
face.
reason we don't do the yo's is because there's like a delay when you're on the remote, and like we couldn't do the waterfall, and it has zero to do with us caring about people hearing us yo and howl. I can promise you that.
I mean, what did we say yesterday? There's hardly a nostril touched in here by oxygen. On this whole
Every
room.
breath is straight from the mouth.
Straight from the mouth. Not a nostril has been touched, baby.
So today, the heavy hitter, we talked South Carolina way more than I thought we would, but we found ourselves into a conversation. And then, again, Marler, he had to come sit down, and he didn't defend, he didn't do a good job of defending Nick Harbor. He's like, yeah, you just got to be a 700-yard receiver, and they'll be good. He had 700 last year.
Yeah, no, he was like, he's our number 1 receiver because everybody else on the roster is just terrible. Is basically what he said.
Yeah, it was a very, very bad job by Marler trying to defend his South Carolina players. But it is going to be Auburn, Georgia, and Vanderbilt will be the other teams here. Real quick, let's go to Vanderbilt. And I know he's like, wait, why would you go to Vanderbilt before you went to Georgia? Because we know Georgia. We know Kirby Smart. We know Gunnar Stockton. And we'll talk Georgia. They deserve to be talked about undoubtedly. But for Vanderbilt, it's exciting because Vanderbilt won 10 games last year. Vanderbilt was 10-2 last year. And that's coming off the heels of a pretty good season the season before.
And it wasn't an accident either.
No, but they built to
just
that.
A good football team.
But now the narrative and the question is going to be, what are you going to do without Diego Pavia? Eli Stowers is no longer the tight end. They had the New Mexico State connection, and everybody's going to be like, what are you without them? That's going to be interesting to me. Now, Clark Lee is a smart – when Clark Lee walks into this room, he's going to be the smartest person in this room.
Well,
he's going to be the smartest person in this room. And he's going to have a plan. He played at Vanderbilt. He knows the challenges of being a head coach at Vanderbilt, but they've never had success like this. Last year was their most successful season. They built onto their stadium. It's awesome. They had actual Vanderbilt fans there when I covered the game last year. It wasn't the other team's fans. They've got a lot of positive momentum. Nashville is growing faster than any city in our country, and they are trying to hold on to all of that they can. And they're doing a good job right now. It's going to be a very interesting year because they have to go prove that they can do it without Diego Pavia.
Yeah, and that's the big question. To me, that's one of the bigger questions in the SEC this year. It's because can Vanderbilt sustain their relevance? Because forever, Vanderbilt has not been relevant in the SEC, at least when it comes to football. But last year, it was no mistake. It was no accident that they had the success that they did, that they were in the conversation for a college football playoff. Vanderbilt. Last year was a bad year for LSU fans, right?
Yep.
It was not fun. It was depressing. It was maddening. One of the bigger angry highlights of the year was my realization during the LSU Vanderbilt game.
Oh, I know where you're going.
When I'm watching the game, and I can accept getting beat by Vanderbilt maybe if, some fluky things happen, if we got injuries like a missed call here, bad play call there, whatever. I'm watching that game, and it's it might have been midway through the first quarter, I don't know, but at least in the second quarter, and I'm just watching the game, and I'm like, oh, they're better at football than we are.
Yep.
And it was a very humbling experience for me, because that should never be uttered by an LSU fan, an LSU former player, whoever. It should never be uttered. But I'm watching the game, and I'm like, they're better on the offensive line. They're better on the defensive line. Their receivers are playing better. Their quarterback's certainly playing better.
Yeah.
Their defense as a unit, maybe they don't have that one individual player outside of the quarterback that's like individually better, but they're better at football.
Yeah.
They have better football IQ. They are coached. Their coaching is that was one of the more apparent discrepancies on coaching that I've seen all season last year.
Yeah.
Was their linemen are working in unison.
Yep.
Their units understand what the person next to them's doing. They're calling plays that make sense. It was just an experience that I thought I would never have to suffer through, but we did.
Yep.
Vanderbilt was better at football than we were.
Yep, it was not. Yeah, you're exactly. It wasn't fluky. It wasn't flea flickers. It wasn't double reverse passes. No. It was quite the opposite. They lined up, and they beat you in every aspect, like you said. The line of scrimmage is where, it probably hurt the most to see Vanderbilt beat up LSU.
Yeah, I mean, then at the skill positions, at every position. I mean, they were better the entire game. And of course, the talent kept us in the game and gave us shots here and there. But guess what? Those coaches at Vanderbilt didn't go anywhere. They are going to be a very well-coached team. Yeah. Now, are they going to they're not going to be able to replace Diego Pavia.
I mean, no.
But nobody does. It's college football. No. You always have these star players that come and go, right? Because they only have a certain amount of years. But I believe in their coach. Clark Lee is an amazing coach.
Yeah, he is.
And he's a guy that people like to play for. And after watching what they did last year, they couldn't do all of that. They couldn't get to 10 wins with just Diego Pavia. They had to be a sound football team. They had to be a high football IQ football. They had to be a tough-ass football team.
Right.
And they were all of those things. So can they repeat that this year? Yes. Will it look the same as last year? Absolutely not.
Right.
Will they get to that same level of wins that they did last year? No, they won't. I don't believe they will. And I don't think they'll probably sniff that. But are they going to be a hard beat every single week? Yeah, they will be.
Yeah, it might not be the 10 wins, but for Vanderbilt, they just have to continue down the path of success and what it looks like. Like to Matt's point, he's talking about what it looked like against LSU. They dominated. It looked like a better football team. It looked like a team that was more prepared. That's what they have to do this year. Maybe it's 8 wins. Maybe it's 9. Hell, maybe they do surprise some people, and maybe they get to 10. I don't think so. It would be a lot of uphill battle for them to do that, and they're probably going to be starting a true freshman quarterback. Now, Tim Beck, incredible offensive coordinator, he's going to have a game plan, but they're going to be probably starting a freshman quarterback. Now, saying that, we also have to say they stole that quarterback from Georgia. One of the best quarterback recruits in the country was committed to Georgia, and Vanderbilt came in the 11th hour. They swooped in, and they were able to sign him. That never happened before.
That
never.
That sentence you just said has never. That's the first time anybody's ever said that.
But Jared Curtis is probably going to be the starting quarterback there. If it's not, maybe it's not the first game. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe Whit Muschamp starts for 2-3 games. I don't know. And yes, that is Will's son. Maybe he starts for a handful of games. But at some point, Jared Curtis is going to be the starter. For me, for Vanderbilt, if I'm a Vandy fan, just don't let it fall off the tracks. Just keep the same momentum. Have 2 big wins that you were underdogs in, preferably like at home so that crowd can experience that. And now we're talking about Vanderbilt as a real football program and not a, oh, my God, did you see what Vanderbilt did this week? And if they do that this year, then they kind of lose all of that we've always said about them.
The worst thing that can happen to Vanderbilt this year is after the season, people are like, man, they were good in 2025 because of Diego Pavia. That's because it's not true. Right. Yes, he made a lot of plays and made them better, and he made a lot of unscheduled plays. But again, they were very well coached, and they were a very sound and tough football team. The worst thing they can do is not have any signature wins, is maybe lose to a team or have multiple close games on teams they should beat. And, yeah, it's Vanderbilt, and they used to have not many people on their schedule that they, quote-unquote, should beat. But now they got more. So they need to keep their momentum if they want. And, as a traditional SEC fan, do you want them to see them keep the momentum? Now, you got to take your Clark Lee bias out of this because of his fullbacks. Because you fullbacks like to stick together. I see you with another stack of fullback cards over here.
Oh, you see this? You see that Mike Allstott numbered card, sir? Don't be jealous.
How do we feel as traditional SEC fans? How do we feel if Vanderbilt
Merle Hodge,
if they do keep the momentum going? Do we like it? Do we like a disruption to the power struggle?
I do. And maybe I can't take my Clark Lee bias out of this. Maybe that is what it is. But they were so bad for so long. I don't know. It's kind of cool to see Vanderbilt.
I do. I always, if it's not my team I'm cheering for, I always cheer for chaos. Always. I always cheer for upsets, blah, blah, blah. But still, Vanderbilt just seems a little strange to me to see as favorite.
So Vanderbilt's got a 4-week stretch in their schedule. If they survive this stretch and go even 2-2, I think they honestly have a chance to go 9-3. So they open up with Austin Peay, and then they go Delaware. All right, fully expect them obviously to win those 2 games. Then they host NC State. That's a tricky one. I'm not going to pretend to know a whole lot about NC State, but I'll throw that one in the 4-game stretch. So it starts with NC State at home, at Auburn and Jordan-Hare, at Georgia, and then Ole Miss at home.
Okay.
That, to me, that's their 4-game stretch where if they go 2-2 in those games, if they beat – you'd like for them to beat Ole Miss or Georgia, to your point, to have that signature win. But if they go 2-2 in that stretch, the rest of the schedule – Arkansas, Kentucky, Mississippi State, Alabama, Florida, Tennessee. Now, I'm not saying they're going to be favorites in all of those games, but the way those are spread out, like Alabama comes after Mississippi State. And then, for Tennessee, that game's going to be at home. So, there's some advantages in the back end of the schedule. They got to navigate that 4-week stretch. And, again, I think if they go 2-2, then we're talking about potentially a 9-3 football team.
Even with their momentum from last year, do you think they had a home field advantage? That's
way more than I've ever seen before.
And that's as hyped as those nerds can get, right? That type of team.
You would be, because I was, you would be shocked at what their stadium looks like now too.
Yeah,
They did a really nice job.
It was and I saw the scenes. Certainly I saw the video footage, and I heard
when
you
we
talk
played
about
there, it
others.
felt like we were playing a high school game.
Hey, I just want to know, because last year was probably the most hyped that fan base has ever been. In the history of their.
What year did we? 05? I think we went there in 05.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Cutler was the quarterback. They were not bad. In the end zone, it looked like they went to Academy before the game and bought some tents to put up in the end zone and some lawn chairs, and that was the end zone. Truly, that's what it felt like. And now everything closed in.
No, it looked really
They had
nice.
actual fans.
But is there really a home field advantage?
I don't know if there's – I'm not going to lie to you and act like there's a home field advantage like you have in Tiger Stadium or Jordan Hare or one of these, Neyland. I'm not going to act like that. But imagine never having the crowd in your home stadium. Oh, I can. Where I played in the pro ranks.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We had that. We had to go silent count in our own stadium. This is the first time they don't have to do that. Like when LSU played there in 2019, LSU had the building 65-35 and maybe 70-30. You know what I mean? So for them, it might not be a home field advantage like we think or how we view it, but for guys that have been there, and certainly for Clark Lee, who was there when they were going to Academy to buy the tents before the game for the end zone seats, that's a major home field advantage for him. I would think so.
I would hope for their sake that if early first half of the season it doesn't look the way it did last year, if they're sliding a little bit, I hope that they don't lose that just because their fan base isn't used. They're not used to sustaining fandom over a long period of time. So we'll see. But I'm with you though. I agree with you that I think it'd be fun to keep them at least relevant in the SEC instead of.
They can take Auburn's spot. Don't want Cole to get too mad over there, but Auburn's been terrible.
Say it louder.
Auburn's been really bad. I think they've won 6 SEC games the last 3 years, if I'm not mistaken.
They're gonna get crushed by Baylor week 1.
Oh, they don't know about Sick 'em.
Was
it you or T-Bob where we watched that video about the sorority girls that?
No, so y'all showed it to me. Y'all were talking a lot about it last summer when I first joined the show.
Chicken bears.
Dude, I'll tell you what. As a kid that grew up in old Floyd Casey Stadium, going to every single Baylor home game, doesn't get the juices flowing like putting that on Paul up. But I look back on it, I was like, yeah, it wasn't a lot of juice.
The Kentucky head coach, his saying, juiceful is useful.
What is it?
Juiceful is useful.
Juiceful?
Is useful.
No one's ever said juiceful before.
Or how juiceful is, I don't know. How useful is the juiceful or something like that. That was his saying.
Okay. Well, that's an indictment.
Maybe I'm messing up. I don't think
that's the new coach?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Come on, bro.
Juiceful is useful.
Maybe he said that's an Oregon thing. A lot of crunchy people up there.
That feels like Dan could have said that.
Mm-hmm. A lot of cold-pressed juices up there in Oregon.
What do you got against cold-pressed juice?
Nothing. It's delicious, but it just seems like there's a cold-pressed juice place on every corner.
Yeah, and you know what the most popular flavor is probably up there? Pine.
Pine, absolutely. Aren't drugs super legal there too? Every single one.
They offer you a pine-flavored cold-pressed juice. Oh, I love these here in Oregon.
I'd rather the pine cone, please. Extra drugs. Sorry.
Extra narcotics. All right, we will take a break. More OTBs. We continue breaking down the teams that are here today. The Georgia Bulldogs are here. Kirby Smart, Gunnar Stockton, the team that, has been the most successful SEC team in the last decade. How can they get back to a national championship? We'll break it all down when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to PelicanRoof.com. PelicanRoof.com, the website for Pelican Roofing in Lafayette, in Baton Rouge, boots on the ground in both locations. Now, remember, they have over 600 five-star reviews right there on their homepage. You can check those out. Those come in organically. Those are not cherry-picked for the website. That is as they come in, and you can see exactly the work that Pelican Roof is going to do for you. Now, it is a free consultation for them to come out and inspect your roof. Now, if nothing's wrong, they're going to say, you don't need us. You're good to go. And if there's a repair needed, a replacement needed, they'll let you know that as well. But that consultation is going to be free to you. Go to PelicanRoof.com today.
Start PelicanRoof.com. PelicanRoof.com, the best roofing company in all of Louisiana. And hey, we know a brand new roof is can be quite the expense for you and your family. They can help you with financing options to the entire process. Go to their website, the big old button right there that says finance. They'll help you the entire step of the way. PelicanRoof.com.
Raising Cane's is honoring Chuck Norris on National Chicken Finger Day. For every box combo sold on July 27th, Cane's is donating $1 to Chuck's Foundation, Kickstart Kids.
At Relief Windows, we're more than windows. We're windows, doors, hardy plank, and vinyl siding. But our number one product's always customer satisfaction. Come visit us at reliefwindows.com. By the way, we do shutters too.
If your office is experiencing performance issues like slow networks, jammed printers, or disappearing files, Advanced Office Systems may be right for you. With powerful IT solutions, print management, document imaging, and security systems, they help offices regain confidence naturally. Side effects may include uncontrollable efficiency, smoother workflows, and a sudden burst of office joy. Say goodbye to those emotional breakdowns in the supply closet and get back on track with Advanced Office Systems.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has the new 2025 Jeep Wrangler with $18,000 off MSRP.
$18,000 off Jeep Wrangler plus the 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles.
If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Who bears the standard? Who sets the bar? It's not those satisfied by low-hanging fruit or by taking it easy. Now the standard is set by the best of us, by those who work hard. Dig deeper. Give more. At Sunshine, we're proud to provide John Deere products that work hard for you, the standard bearers. Find the dealer nearest you at sunequip.com.
I've been in banking for over 35 years. I usually start about 7:30 in the morning, and I usually leave somewhere around 5, or if customers need me to meet them at their house or their business places, I don't mind going after hours. I have done churches, subdivisions, retail centers, hospitals, and nursing homes. And that's why we chose to live in this community, because of the values First American Bank has, that I can serve my community and my customers.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience, or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
Investing in a new roof doesn't have to be overwhelming. At Pelican Roofing, we offer 0 interest for 21 months because everyone deserves a safe, secure home. Trusted, local.
Live from the 2026 SEC Football Media Days in Tampa. Presented by FMOL Health, Our Lady of the Lake, Relief Windows, Rev Fiber, and Farish Construction and Roofing.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from SEC Media Days in Tampa. Speaking of, Clark Lee just had a chance to sit and talk with him for a little bit.
Yeah, I saw you chatting with him. Did y'all headbutt?
I thought about it. He goes, hey, remember, I'm a smart fullback. I'm the outlier here.
That's right. I chopped people. Didn't take them on head on.
But I did get an invite to training camp. You going to come with?
No.
It's Nashville, though. You can bring the family. It's fun.
Oh, we got to do our show, buddy.
We can do it remotely. Where are we in Baton Rouge right now?
Why would I go to their? I might not even go to an LSU practice. Why would I go to their practice?
Because we're going to go to Titans practice, and then we can go to the Commodores practice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll get back to you on that. You know what? Maybe I will take you up on that. They're not on my high team yet.
Okay. See, something in it for Flynn. Yeah. Here he is. I'll go.
Yeah, of course. Why would
not just hanging at football practice with the bro.
Yeah, why would I leave my family?
I said you could bring your family. I led with that.
Look, they start school pretty early these days.
Dude, they really do.
August 6th
what are we
or something?
Doing? I feel like we were.
Let's go to Labor Day at least.
We were like a week away from Labor Day before we started.
Yeah, and I know everyone's in the same boat, and things are, things change a lot. Things are different than they used to be. I get it. But look, maybe not so many days off during the year. Let's just start at Labor Day and just go to school through the year.
Yeah. Oh, no summer, you're saying?
No. No, go to school during the school year.
Okay.
And maybe not take so many days off. Let's get like 3 more weeks of summer, like back in the good old days.
Yeah. I'm with you.
A Memorial
I like
Day,
when my kids are home
Memorial
for
Day
summer.
to Labor Day situation.
Because of my work schedule, like I'm working when they go to school, and then I'm working when they get home.
Yep. And let's be
from
honest.
school.
Yeah.
So like,
it's great.
I love the summertime. It's like the only time I get a chance to like actually interact with them during the day when the sun's still out.
Yeah, and summer is very short right now, and they go back to school very early. And this is, it's not a complaint, but it is a complaint a little bit. They do take a lot of time off during the year, and it's a short summer. So maybe it's just like, let's give them a couple extra weeks, maybe get an extra vacay in there.
You know,
I wouldn't hate it.
No, I'm with you.
I think most people share that opinion.
I do.
At least everybody that I talk to.
Yeah, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
You want to know something?
Yeah.
So,
always.
Behind us, I don't even know if our listeners can see it, but Clark Lee is talking with Cole Kublik behind us. You know who got up and's not part of the interview?
No.
Greg McElroy, who's on Cole's show.
Okay.
Doesn't have the grit to interview Clark Lee.
Doesn't have the grit. That's true. I mean, not a very gritty face.
No. Baby cakes, weak chin.
Maybe
I've said it.
Maybe I don't either. That's fine.
No, you
Doesn't
could.
mean I can't call it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's just, I find it very interesting that he got up and left when the fullback was coming to sit down.
I can't handle the heat.
No.
If you can't, respect though. If you can't handle the heat, you got to get out of the kitchen.
Well, he got out. He's not in the kitchen. It's just Cole by himself.
I'm wondering if I would get up and leave if he came over here.
I would punch you square in the chest if you did.
Thanks for protecting my face, though, moneymaker.
Yeah, I feel like the chest is more like, I mean it.
Yep.
Anybody can punch anybody in the face, but if I hit you in the chest, that feels like I'm mad.
Just don't dead leg me. Remember when dead leg was a thing?
Yeah, I do. For sure, you walk by and you just
that hurt.
Hit somebody as hard as you could, like right in the thigh.
Right in the IT band.
Yeah. The IT band.
What?
I haven't heard the IT band since the training room in 2004.
Since you were foam rolling before practice?
Yeah. Hey, IT bands.
Get the IT band.
Get the IT bands. Warm them up.
I will say, if you foam roll your IT band every day, IT band and calves, you feel a lot better. It kind of works everything.
Yeah.
Loosens everything up.
Again, I haven't heard IT bands in about 20 years.
There you go. Well, you're welcome. IT bands.
I'm good. I made it to 41 without talking IT bands. We can talk Georgia. Talk Georgia Bulldogs. They're here.
Hold on a second. Adam in the chat, you said Cry Me a River, I'm at work year round. Okay, we're not. Everybody works year round. Talking about kids.
Yeah, I know. We all work year round.
Yeah. We're talking about kids.
Talking about children, Adam.
It's for the kids.
You want to talk Gunnar Stockton? He's here.
Is his hairline here?
Oh, that's so rude.
Why? I got a bad hairline
dude.
too.
Yeah, but you're 40. You're 41.
I got it.
You're 41. He's like 21. Probably older than that. These kids are like 24
But
now.
that's the only reason I bring it up. Is because he is young.
All right. So,
sorry.
How do I
relax?
So, just real quick.
That was too far. That's the thing. That was it. That was the line you drew. Of all the things we talked about.
I feel bad.
He's a quarterback at Georgia. You don't need to feel bad for them.
Gunnar. So Gunnar is from a town of 450 people.
Okay.
In an interview, he's not going to be very dynamic. He's kind of a whisper when you ask him questions. He's kind of hard to hear. Just fine. Look, he's a football player. I think his dad might be a coach or something, and that's just like who he is. Like he drives like a 1987 Chevy Silverado or something like that, like something of that nature. Like it's his baby. He loves it. That's just who he is. So right now, over in the SiriusXM room, my guy Matt McCall is having to interview Gunnar by himself.
Where we at?
It's cross. Yeah. That's not a 12-minuter. That's a 3-minuter.
Oh, he's cliche guy?
At best.
At best.
Yeah.
Hey, man, how you feel about the year? Pretty good?
Yeah, that's
pretty good?
Yeah.
We worked hard?
Yep. You might get we worked hard. Now, but I say all that to say his teammates love him.
Yeah, he looks like a guy that
Love
you
it.
would want to be your
Whenever
quarterback.
Carson Beck got hurt against Texas, I've never seen a team so excited to rally around their backup quarterback when he went in. It was like Jonathan Moxon was going in the game.
Yeah.
Like they were fired up. And then I did that Sugar Bowl the next year, the Notre Dame, Georgia, where he was going to be the starter. And you would say Gunnar Stockton, and they would all you'd see was teeth because they were just smiling from ear to ear. So I don't know what he does there, and he doesn't do like in interviews. Whatever he does, though, he galvanizes that team all in the same direction, and they love him.
Well, I mean, think back to when you were playing, and you were in college. Because I know I can speak for myself. I was extremely boring when I was being interviewed.
I don't think I'd want to go back and watch those.
I remember,
but I feel like we were.
I remember Lacey would be like,
a little bit better.
When I was doing interviews and stuff, she'd be like, "Can you say you're so boring? Can you say something on the microphone?" Well,
thanks, Lacey.
I'm like, well, I can, but they don't want me to. I could, but I just want to play it safe. That's kind of how I didn't want to like do. I had to work so hard to get a job.
Yeah.
I didn't want to like say anything to blow that. You know what I mean? I don't know. He feels like a guy that is just very well liked within his team, and
he's actually a damn good football player.
He
too.
is, and I will say, like when he first came in for the injured Carson Beck 2 seasons ago, he played. I was like, yes, he is having success, but it looks a little bit like it's by accident. A little bit things are happening a little off schedule.
Yeah.
His first read just happens to be open multiple times during the game that he stepped in. And I was like, I don't know if this is I don't know if it's replicable week in, week out, the way he was performing in as a backup. So as a starting quarterback, didn't know if that success was replicable. And I think during the first part of the season last year, I don't think it was. I think he was still getting his feet under him, still learning how to play every single series of every single game and having to go through his reads, play a little bit off schedule, go through his 5-step drop. Here's my first, second, third, check down type of deal. I got to slide the protection here. I can't just, rely on the lineman to pick it up.
Yeah.
So I think he learned that. But by the end of the season, he was playing very, very good football.
No, I think he is somebody that's going to be one of the better quarterbacks in the SEC. And, again, I brought all of that up about his personality and kind of how quiet it is, and he's not going to give you a lot in the interview, to say it is very impressive that he can get his team to follow him and love him and appreciate him and respect him as much as he does with being kind of a quiet guy. Mm-hmm. A lot of times quarterbacks have to have their voice heard the loudest. I'm not saying you're obnoxious by any means. Well, maybe you are. But you just go out there and, the quarterback gets in front of the room. The quarterback's the only player on the team that has the ear of the entire team. The best safety in the country could get up there, and there'd be offensive players that would be like, what's he doing? What's that guy doing up there?
Right.
Quarterback, you get the attention of the old team. So there's something he does that makes that team love him, and they would follow him into the gates of hell. I swear to God, I've never seen anything like it. So I give him a lot of credit for that.
Yeah, and to be likable as a quarterback, you got to have the right personality. But I played with a lot of NFL all-time greats, and I can tell you there's no one way to skin a cat. There's no one personality that is like, yep, that's how a quarterback should be. Yep, that's what a quarterback should do. No, there's different ways to do it, and I think that people get caught in that trap, especially as a young player, young athlete, thinking you have to be one exact way. Like thinking your personality type's I got to do this way because that's how so-and-so did it. Then I'll look up to that person. Now, it's good to replicate things that the greats do, but to be liked, you have to be genuine, right? You have to be a genuine person. And because people, whether they're smart, dumb, whatever it is, they can usually read fake personality. And my God, have I been around fake leaders.
Oh, my God.
A fake leader is the worst.
You've been around
and it doesn't matter if you're a quiet personality, a loud personality, vocal. It doesn't matter. If you are you and you play the quarterback position, people are going to respect you if you're good.
Yeah, if you're good and if everything you're doing is authentic, to your point.
If you're authentic, and another reason why they probably like him is because he was probably balling in practice.
True.
You know what I mean?
It was always fun when the backup quarterback would go out there and ball against
how
the
fun,
scout team and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And how fun is it? I'd like to go see when he came in.
Yeah.
Which players were they, offensive players or defensive players that were celebrating?
You know
the
what?
hardest?
That's such a good point, because I do remember some of the top defensive guys being like towels, like jumping up and down on the sideline.
And why is that? Because Gunner was playing scout team versus the defense. So, so they see him every single day. He was probably out there talking trash to him. I used to talk trash on scout team. And when I got in the game, the defensive people loved it. So I'd like to go back and look to see which side was actually cheering for him.
Yeah, so Georgia will be
don't
here.
Rub him on top of the head.
God, you talked so nice about him, and then you had to. This man went after Gunnar Stockton's hairline in 3 seconds.
I mean,
3 seconds, huh? 3.
It's the low-hanging fruit. Don't judge me, Hunt.
Not a lot of fruit up there. Jeez and Pete.
Look at you.
All right, we'll take a break. More
dark side.
OTB when we come back here live from Tampa, Florida.
Off the bench.
All right, if your bathroom is outdated, worn out, or just doesn't fit your lifestyle anymore, it's time to call Bath Fitter of Baton Rouge. Bath Fitter custom builds every tub and shower to fit your space. No messy demolition, and in most cases, installation is just 1 day. Their high-gloss acrylic is durable, easy to clean, and backed by a lifetime warranty, so you can enjoy your new bathroom for years to come. From tub to shower conversions to complete tub and shower replacements, Bath Fitter makes remodeling simple. You can schedule a free in-home consultation today at bathfitter.com or visit Bath Fitter of Baton Rouge.
That's right. We are fired up to be partnered with Bath Fitter. So, look, if you're looking around, your tub's worn out, but you're not sure exactly who to trust to just do a simple bathtub replacement. With over 2 million successful bath remodels, people trust Bath Fitter because we know how to do it right. So they've been custom designing and manufacturing baths for over 40 years. So go check them out today. If you need that bathtub replaced, visit bathfitter.com, bathfitter.com.
Are you ready for an internet experience that actually keeps up with you? Then you're ready to step into a new kind of reliability with Rev Fiber. When your internet works, the possibilities open up, and suddenly everything feels more connected, just the way it should be. Seamless enough to keep up with every swipe and every click, anywhere you are. So leave the buffering behind. 100% fiber, 0% runaround, where support is still personal. Rev Fiber. Visit revfiber.com.
People think it's all about game day. Let's go! But the real work happens in the off season.
Spring practices, early lifts,
extra reps. And we need a healthcare team that works as hard as we do.
At FMOL Health, our lay of the lake, we take care of LSU football year-round.
So we can do what we do best.
We trust the lake.
From championship athletes to everyday champions, trusted care starts here.
Hey everybody, Drew Brees here. Over the years, I've learned that the best teams are built on trust, preparation, and doing things the right way. That's one of the reasons I'm excited to announce that the Breeze Dream Foundation and I are partnering with Parish Construction and Roofing. Together, we are committed to helping families prepare for hurricane season. That's why Parish Construction and Roofing, the Breeze Dream Foundation, and WAFB are partnering to provide one capital area family with a brand new fortified roof. Visit WAFB.com/contest to enter the giveaway and view official rules and eligibility requirements. Because stronger homes build stronger communities.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. We are honored and humbled to receive from our clients in Google, based on 5-star client reviews, the designation of our law firm is highly recommended. Whether you hire us at all, please give us a call, 272-5555. You have nothing to lose.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith. Injuries happen when you least expect them to, making your life more complicated. At Lock Meredith Sean Fagan and Associates, we know this, and we strive to help each of our clients during these times.
26 SEC Football Media Days in Tampa. Presented by FMOL Health, Our Lady of the Lake, Relief Windows, Rev Fiber, and Farish Construction and Roofing.
All right, welcome back here off the bench. It is 9:38 here, 8:38 back home. Oh, to all our listeners. What? God, I got people laughing at me right now. Before we get this segment started, I want to tell you about our friends over at Tommy's. River, stop laughing and yell, "Yo, Tommy," please. Tommy. That's right. Tommy's Windows, Doors, and Siding. Go to GoTommys.com if you have a project happening. The best windows in town, all of Louisiana. I know there's a lot of options to choose from when you are choosing those windows, doors, and siding. We go check out Go Tommy's lifetime warranty as well. So, Jake, if you work with them and they install something, it is for life.
Who are we talking about?
Tommy.
Oh, Go Tommy's. Hey, Tommy.
Hey, don't act like you ran over here. That was the slowest walk I've ever seen in my life.
I've never seen Matt so flustered. He led off with telling everyone what time it was.
I always say that when I come back. So it's 9:30 now. Welcome in the morning.
You typically actually go to Rejuve Me. That's your go-to. Like when I'm like in the restroom and you go to Rejuve Me. That's usually. So I appreciate you going Tommy's Windows, Doors, and
I
Siding.
try to make Rivers yell, "Yo, Tommy." She didn't do it.
Did you, Hunt? Nope. Hunt didn't. He looked at me weird. Sorry.
Yep.
Dude, the restroom is a mile and a half away from here. We have short breaks. And in this room, you're going to run into 17 people that you know trying to get back there.
For sure.
That's what it is.
Oh, I know. I was there. I was running.
I know.
It was like fist bumps and shoulder slaps on the way through. Go to GoTommys.com.
Yeah. Real quick.
Yeah.
I'm going to force you to be there. I'm going to shame you if you don't show up. We're not friends anymore. Coming up Saturday, got a youth football camp. It is at Elite Training Academy in Baton Rouge. You can go to elitetrainingacademybr.com, elitetrainingacademybr.com to sign up. It's going to be from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can register on the website right now. Again, elitetrainingacademybr.com. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to do some testing. We're going to give you some numbers, some raw data. We're going to do it all inside, too, so you don't have to worry about the heat.
You're going to get raw data.
Air-conditioned.
What kind of raw data?
We are going
40s?
to 40s. Pro agility. Verticals. Any shuttle that you can imagine. Eldralis. You didn't want to see me on the Eldra, bruh. Second fastest at the combine for the running backs back in 2007.
Right, well, because he got such little legs.
I don't know why the reason. That's probably maybe there's something about being bow-legged that you can get the corners a little bit better, too. You know what I mean?
You lean right on it.
Really just get there. But we're going to do that on Saturday. It is going to be a lot of fun. I am looking forward to it. And, again, it's going to be in the air conditioned at Elite Training Academy, so don't worry about whatever the weather is. You can register today, elitetrainingacademybr.com. You'll see a list of football camps that we have coming up, and ours will be there, so go check it out. And Flynn can tell you how to throw a pass. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I might be there.
Just bring Huck. I'll comp Huck's registration.
Oh, half price?
No, free. You would have priced me on actually, I'll take that back. This man gave me a whole box of My High for our Baseball World Series.
Dang right.
And we won. And you know why we won?
Multiple boxes.
You know why we won?
Because of My High.
Because we were hydrated. You know what time? Hunt, we started the championship game in a, was it 9U or 10U? I don't remember. I think we were 9U playing up at 10U. I don't remember. World Series in Biloxi, Mississippi. First pitch of the championship game, 10:15 p.m.
Chewy. Last pitch, 10:59.
I think that was like 11:14 because there was a city ordinance because of the lights couldn't be on past 11 o'clock or something. They asked them to extend it to 11:15, and they did. And they were like, hey, this game's going to get called. Like, the lights are going to go off in this place at 11:14. They had cops in, the parking lot waiting. But it's okay. We won. Convincingly. Like, we were up by pretty good. I felt bad. Like, if it had been like a one-run game, that would have been tough. So, luckily, we were at multiple runs. But we were hydrated is the reason we won.
The other team must have been drinking
liquid
like
IV.
powdered stuff.
I'll say it. You don't. I'll say it.
That's right.
Our guy, Cole Kublik, had liquid IV over there.
Gross. I had to tell him.
Does he even hydrate?
I had to tell him that stuff will kill you.
Obviously not. But who's the salesman? Who brought Mile High down here to replace his liquid IV?
That's right. You did. Always be closing.
Always be repping. Like a billboard. You've never seen a logo so big as on our heads.
Mm-hmm. Big heads. Very large heads.
Dude, okay, so real quick, to finish up our Georgia conversation, I know we're seeing squirrels here. There's too many people in here for us not to. I was walking by, and I saw somebody that covers Georgia, knows Georgia, Brooks Austin. He does a great job breaking down film. Like, I actually respect his film breakdowns, and you know that
it
takes a lot for me to say that.
Who is this?
Brooks Austin. He's really good. I think he's like the film guy or something on social media. I'll have to check that out. And I said, hey, tell me, like, we just had a Gunnar Stockton segment. The guy says like 3 words, and everybody loves him. And I was like, why? He goes, they would die for him. He said they would die for him. I said, dude, we just kind of said the same thing. I was like, we talked about, like, they'd follow him into the gates of hell. He goes, no. He would sprint past them to the gates, and then they would follow him. Dude, there's something about the guy. The man said they would die for him.
That's a pretty strong statement. I think
I like you a lot.
Yeah.
You and I had a great time in college.
Choose your next words wisely, bud.
To die?
That's forever.
I kind of got fired up when he said it. I'm like, okay, is there something there that's real? We don't know what it is because we don't see it, but there's something there. Man said they'd die for him. Sheesh.
Yeah, and that is obviously a little hyperbolic, a little bit, but it's just kind of what we're talking about. Whatever it is, however you like to explain it, however you think about it, when you think of a leader, when you think of a quarterback in that position, he's got whatever it is. So he's got that it factor when it comes to at least the leadership. And his play on the field did back that up a lot last year. And, look, I know that Georgia's good and they got talent, but he can't apologize for the talent that he's got around them.
That's why he went to Georgia.
I mean, we were talking like the opposite about Lenore Sellers. He doesn't have that talent. I mean, that's just the way it is. You chose to go there, right?
Yeah.
Gunnar has a great opportunity around with a great team with probably the best coach in college football. So,
yeah. Sitting here in Tampa, continuing our coverage of SEC Media Days. Brock Vandersloot just walked by us. Wonder how he's going to play this year.
Where's he from?
Kentucky. Yeah. Alondra knows what I'm talking about. Vandersloot. He just walked right by us.
A lot of squirrels in here.
Dude,
Are you medicated?
Not as of right now. No, I need to be.
Mm-hmm.
Need to be. Definitely need to be. Didn't sleep great last night, you know?
Yeah.
I woke up, used the restroom, saw my wife had texted me. I'm like, oh, hey, I hadn't talked to you. I want to have a conversation. So I had a little conversation with the missus, like in the middle of the night, because my in-laws are at my house right now. So, you know, she gets a chance to hang out with her mom and dad, which I know she's enjoying. But I was like, couldn't go back to bed after it. Is that what getting old is all about? Always saying, man, I slept bad last night.
Having to pee a lot.
Oh, dude. My wife, this is TMI. Katie wrote me. She's like, basically, well, yeah, I mean, you go every 2 hours, so I figured, like,
I figured you'd be up at some point. You'd see it.
See it at some point. Oh, it's funny because it's true. Whatever. I'm hydrated. My high. Drink my high.com.
We had Cuban food last night.
Oh, we did. We had an interesting dinner last night. It was with the SEC Network and us, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Great.
I don't eat Cuban food a lot.
I don't either. It was good food. The bread. Oh my God, it was incredible. Steak was like a little skirt steak was okay. Everything else was incredible though.
Yeah, it was very good. We very much enjoyed it. It's something you don't get to eat it very often, but it was kind of right down the way from us.
It was.
It was a walk right here on the water.
You know, for the most part, it was a good group there. You know, some were a little chatty down at the end, but you know. Don't show up as the last person to a meal like that. You never know who you're going to sit by. And we don't know the person, by the way, so we're not like hiding the information.
Yeah.
Chatty. Oh, my God. I looked at Matt one time. I'm like, I'm just going to get up and like act like I'm looking at something over there.
Yeah. Gotta take this call.
Yeah.
Katie's calling me. She knows it's one every 2 hours.
Oh, my gosh. Great food, though.
Well,
everybody else was great, as they always are.
I will say, though, South Louisiana, we still got it. We still got it beat. We still got the food beat.
Yeah.
I got like a blackened fish sandwich.
Yeah,
but it was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was like one of the top Cuban dishes for whatever.
Right. Yeah, the chatty guy sitting next to me, I'm like, I'm not getting seafood that's not Louisiana. Like, we're in Florida. I'm like, okay, it's not Louisiana.
Yeah.
Chatty.
Yeah.
Get out of here. All right, we'll take a break. We've got more OTB coming right back your way when we jump back here live from SEC Media Days in Tampa.
Off the bench.
All right, go to GCOPnet.com, Gulf Coast Office Products, your unquestioned leader in all things office solution, technology, and customer service. There's 4 locations in Louisiana, in Baton Rouge, in Lafayette, in New Orleans, on the North Shore as well, and they are there for you. So if you're a law firm, engineering firm, a university, a bank, anyone that deals with documents, and documents are your lifeline. That's why you work with GCOP. They've got all the bells, all the whistles, and they pair that with the best customer service in the business, GCOPnet.com.
All right, Gulf Coast Office Product, Louisiana's leader in that office technology. So copiers, scanners, printers, anything that deals with that paper trail. And like in this digital world, we all know that if you've worked in an office, like it's still all about the paper trail. So you have to have that office technology, and you have to have it running every single minute of the day. So if something goes wrong, the other thing that sets them apart is their award-winning service team. They will get you back up and running in no time. Gulf Coast Office Products, GCOPnet.com.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith with Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan & Associates. We take great pride in educating our clients about their rights. Whether you're injured at work or while you drive, call our office at 272-5555. Knowledge is power, and you should know your rights after an injury.
Hi, I'm Sean Fagan of Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan & Associates. When insurance companies have been unfair, we've never been afraid to go to trial. Fighting hard to protect your rights, we never settle a case out of convenience. We only settle when it's right for you. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call.
Most roofers just replace your shingles. At Pelican, we diagnose your roof, digging deep down to find the root cause of your roof symptoms. Now cough for me? Good. We don't ignore your roof's issues, we address them. Let's just take care of this right here. Helping your roof to become the best version of itself. Interesting that you would say that. How does that make you feel? So call Pelican Roofing for your free roof checkup today.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. problem gambling isn't always easy to spot.
Live from the 2026 SEC Football Media Days in Tampa. Presented by FMOL Health, Our Lady of the Lake, Relief Windows, Rev Fiber, and Ferris Construction and Roofing.
All right, welcome back in. It is OTB here live on location in Tampa, Florida, continuing our coverage of SEC Media Days. Flynn told you about our friends over at Tommy's Windows, Doors, and Siding earlier. I want to tell you about our friends over at Gen Gators, gengators.com, Gen Gators with a Z. The other day I told you power went out like the entire grid over in our part of town. And there's a lot of people that were without power for a long time, including like the stores that were on the grid, right? I mean, it's a big-time power outage. Guess what we didn't lose?
Power.
That's right, power. You know why? Because we have the whole home generator. As soon as the power goes out, you don't really hear it, but I like to say it because it gives me the ultimate peace of mind, that little That is your whole home generator generating your whole house. And that's what Gen Gators is going to give you. It's incredible customer service. It is family-owned as family-owned can possibly be. I feel okay saying that. And it started by them helping people in South Louisiana, literally like going door to door and helping out when there was a big storm. That's how their company started. That's the same values that they have to this day. GenGatorsWithAZ.com.
You just talked about, how we talked about Go Tommies.
Yeah.
How about LSU's own Tommy? Mr. Tommy Tanks.
Tommy White.
Man.
Tommy. He got called up while you were gone.
He got called up, a double in his first at bat. Am I right?
And he got a double in his first game, I know. I'm not sure if it was his first at bat, but I know it was his first game.
Am I reading this headline right? First career 4-hit game yesterday?
Yeah, he's hot. He's
hot
right
get him while
now.
they're hot.
He is hot right now.
Tommy Tanks.
Guy looks great.
Nobody's happier than Huck Flynn. Let me tell you.
Tommy Tanks guy.
A Tommy Tanks. So, through a couple of games, batting .455. 5 hits.
It looks great.
If he quit now, he'd Hall of Famer. 455.
I think so, yeah. I don't know if he'd have the minimum at bats to qualify.
Okay. Well, pretty impressive. Unbelievable. How those stories you hear about, like, man, first in Major League at bat, blah, blah, he did this, did that. And he gets it. And he's been hot playing, and he's been one of their top prospects. I think their third or fourth prospect for a while. So kudos, shout out.
Yeah, one of my absolute favorites to cover at LSU. Again, like literally being in the delivery room and seeing him hit the walk-off home run, and then Harlow came like minutes after that. It's always going to be a core Tommy Tanks memory for me without question. So congratulations to him. Hope he continues to tear it up there for the A's. All right, we'll take a break. Hour number 3 coming right back your way.
Off the bench.
All right, want to always remind you about our friends over at Bayou Automotive. BayouAutomotive.com is the website. Laplace, Louisiana. Drive down there. Select your next vehicle for Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. But if you can't get down to Laplace, Louisiana, that's okay. You can go to BayouAutomotive.com. You can find your next vehicle, and they'll deliver that vehicle to you. It's an incredible service that they have. New vehicle delivered to you in the greater Baton Rouge area. And then once you buy that vehicle, Matthew, if you need routine maintenance, guess what they do?
Well, they maintain it?
They do, because they pick up your vehicle, give you a loaner, and then bring your vehicle back. BayouAutomotive.com.
You know how they do that? They got 9 full-time drivers on staff, because if you buy a car from them, they'll drive it to you, pick your old car up, and take it back in for the trade-in. And they will also do the same for that maintenance if you buy a vehicle right over there, Bayou Automotive. BayouAutomotive.com.
Raising Cane's is honoring Chuck Norris on National Chicken Finger Day. For every box combo sold on July 27th, Cane's is donating $1 to Chuck's Foundation, Kickstart Kids.
I'm lawyer Collins Locke Meredith. Among the most important factors to consider when you're hiring an injury attorney is trust. You trust your attorney will put your interest first, treat you with respect, fairness, and honesty. You trust them to be there for you when you need them. At Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, thousands of clients have trusted us to represent them, and for good reasons. Please visit us at LockeMeredith.com to learn more, and whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555. You have nothing to lose.
At Relief Windows, we're more than windows. We're windows, doors, hardy plank, and vinyl siding. But our #1 product's always customer satisfaction. Come visit us at ReliefWindows.com. By the way, we do shutters too.
Who bears the standard? Who sets the bar? It's not those satisfied by low-hanging fruit or by taking it easy. No, the standard is set by the best of us, by those who work hard. Dig deeper. Give more. At Sunshine, we're proud to provide John Deere products that work hard for you, the standard bearers. Find the dealer nearest you at sunequip.com.
The experts at Hood Dental Care want you smiling bigger and healthier than ever. New patients can get a healthy gums cleaning for just $89, plus a free exam and full mouth x-rays. A $376 value. With over 3,000 five-star Google reviews, 5 local locations, and easy online scheduling with same-day care. Hood Dental makes it simple to get started. And we always have other great giveaways for new patients. Check out hooddentalcare.com and schedule your appointment today.
With Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone goal.
Live from the Raising Cane's studio. It's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. OTB, hour number 3 here live from Tampa, Florida, as we continue our SEC Media Day coverage.
You know what the toughest part, the biggest challenge for me doing the show here, or any remote that for that matter, is I can only, for the whole segment, I got to wear my hat one direction. And it's got to be either front or back. I can't go sideways. I can't tilt it at different angles like during the show. It's always like I'm fidgety.
Some would say.
I have a diagnosed disease, and so I'm moving a lot.
Disease or condition? I don't
know.
It feels like you said that wrong.
Okay.
I don't know.
I got it.
You can turn. Oh, because the headset.
Because of the headset.
I was like, are you
no,
like
I'm not trying to be proper.
Like,
no, I don't care. Obviously,
what are you doing?
I've been wearing sunglasses, so like.
Yeah. Those are great, by the way.
I mean,
they fit your head.
They came in a plastic bag, so I don't know. Like,
you
know what's funny about sunglasses? If you buy an expensive pair of sunglasses, you buy some like Ray-Bans or some Costas or something, you lose them within a couple of months. Now, this pair, Marler gave this to me in a plastic bag. I will have these for 5 years, probably.
I like these.
Like the cheap sunglasses you have forever.
No,
That's
see, the funny thing is what you didn't hear, Marler gave them to you, I think, to check out. You took it upon yourself to take them out of the plastic and put them on, and then you're like, hey, thanks for these. He goes, actually, those are for me.
Those are mine.
And then, like, I saw him realize in real time that he wasn't getting them back.
What's happening, yeah.
And he kind of, like, dropped his head like he was sad. But I'm like, Marler, you're not getting those back, bud. Those are now Flynn's. Those are property of Matthew. Those are actually, like, nice.
These belong to me now. I don't.
So the SEC has like a table like over the back way, where the meals and stuff are. That's like kind of like a taste of the SEC. And like every SEC town like brought something to try like represent them. I'm a little disappointed in Baton Rouge.
What do we bring?
They gave like stickers.
What?
Of like of Louisiana and like 225, and like for as much culture as we have, like you gave stickers.
We could have given away my high.
Could have given my high. That would have been perfect.
Made right there in Baton Rouge.
Like something like a Cajun seasoning or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, something like. A sticker? We're not known for our stickers.
No, I was very disappointed.
I'm sure there's some companies that make fine stickers.
Great stickers.
The best.
Yeah.
But we're not known
Elite
for
stickers.
We're not the sticker capital of the world.
We're not. Speaking of like kind of being back in that situation, I forgot to mention this earlier. Will Stein's mom baked all of us at SiriusXM a little bundt cake.
Oh, stop it.
Swear to
God.
Bundt cake. A little bundt cake. Look, I'll show you. They got this great packaging as well.
How fun is that?
It was very fun. Look.
They have a little icing on it?
Look at
She
that.
baked
Kentucky
that?
Wildcats. Here's to a great 2026 season. Will Stein.
From Sissy Cakes.
Sissy Cakes. Yeah, Sissy Cakes. Yeah, and he passed them out. I was like, oh, look at you.
How neat. They're
Look at you, sweet little
footballs.
lady. Very nice of her.
That is very nice.
I enjoyed it.
So are y'all a fan now? She wants.
I've been a fan of Will.
She's trying to. She wants good pub.
Probably so, and I don't mind a mom stepping in and trying to bribe national media. I'm okay with that.
Absolutely. Bribery.
No, I'm a fan of Will.
Bribery can be used correctly sometimes.
I'm a fan of Will because of what he said yesterday, but like again, it's not an arrogance, it's a confidence. Like, hey, well, what's going to be the reason Kentucky wins? Me.
Well,
I'm the difference.
Yeah, it depends how you deliver the statement.
I thought he delivered it well, though.
I did too. When I heard it and I read it, like I saw it on Twitter, like this is what he said. I was like,
he took his time.
Okay, that could go, one of two ways, I guess.
Yeah.
It could go really well, or you could just be like,
really
you're a cocky prick, pretty much.
No, for sure. But I think seeing the answer, knowing him a little bit, I think he thought about it. It wasn't like it was just like he thought about it. He didn't want to say it, and then he's like, "It's me. I'm the reason." I liked it.
Yeah.
All right, before we move on to the Auburn Tigers, I want to remind you that if you are an experienced vessel fitter, Palace Fabrication Shop in Hammond is hiring. If you can read blueprints, fit ASME pressure vessels, and take pride in quality craftsmanship, Pala wants to hear from you. Right now, experienced vessel fitters can earn a $1,000 hiring bonus after just 30 days of employment. You'll also get excellent pay, steady overtime with work scheduled well into 2027, full benefits, paid vacation, and employee ownership through Pala's ESOP program. Pala, employee-owned, relationship-driven, building together. All right, let's move on to the Auburn Tigers, another team that is here today. Now, the Auburn Tigers, Matthew, when we were playing college football, like they were a team that was kind of, one of the standards, I would say. I mean,
they're actually, to me, how LSU, their rival kind of switches a lot depending on the current state of college football in the SEC, blah, blah, blah. Like when I was getting recruited, Auburn was it.
Yeah.
Like that was most of the highlight films that they show recruits
I never
and
won
things
there.
like that. That one now it changed when we were there to Florida.
Yeah.
But like I would say like 01, 02, 03, like that was Auburn was like the big motivational tape, motivational film.
My freshman year they went 13-0. I mean, so it's Auburn, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't win there as a player. Now we beat them. We're 2-2, beat them at home, lost to them on the road. I wasn't able to celebrate a victory against them until I guess it would have been 2018 when Cole Tracy hit that kick. That was the first time I ever celebrated a victory in that stadium. It wasn't, for me either playing or covering football. So it was a great game. They were a great program. It has not been great as of late. Let's take you back to 2020. All right. They go 6-5. Let's go to 2021. They're 6-7 overall, 3-5 in the SEC. 2022, they're 5-7, 2-6 in the SEC. Let's go to 2023, 6-7, 3-5 in the SEC. 2024, 5-7, 2-6 in the SEC. Last year, 2025, 5-7, 1-7 in the SEC. So when you go all the way back to 2021, we're talking about the last 5 football seasons. Auburn football has 11 SEC wins in 5 seasons. They're barely averaging 2 wins per season in the SEC. That is not the Auburn football. I know, you know, anybody in this room knows. They got a new coach. Alex Golesh is coming over from South Florida. He brings a lot of his roster with him. I do think he's a good football coach. He was the OC when Tennessee came to Tiger Stadium a couple years ago, Hendon Hooker, that offense. And so, like,
is that the coach that almost someone tried to fight him, like another head coach on the other sideline? They had something happen. They had a handshake situation.
This is tickling
like,
something.
Yeah.
This is tickling something.
Like, there's, you know, I'm strange in the things that I remember from random games. But, yeah, I think there was maybe a situation with another coach. That was fun. But it clicked my memory because I saw him walking around. I was like, is that the coach right there? Is that who I'm thinking of? And I was like, I remember a handshake situation with him.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking at it. Tom Herman and Alex Golesh.
Okay.
So Tom Herman was the FAU head coach, and Alex Golesh was the South Florida head coach. And, yeah. They got into a little little fisticuffs, but not really.
I think he kind of big dogged him too. Big dogged Herman.
Yeah, got Tom Herman. Whoa,
what a name! We almost got him.
Thank God we didn't.
Wait, we almost got him over Brian Kelly. Was that
that
hiring cycle?
No, it was Coach O.
Was it?
Because it was
this goes
Tom
back
Herman,
to like 18?
Jimbo Fisher, and then Coach O got the job. Yeah.
All right.
Thank God that didn't happen.
2019 would not have happened.
No, there's no way Tom Herman wins that. No. There's no way Joe would have talked to Tom Herman and be like, nah,
anyway,
I'm going to
you go watch that clip, and I will say for Auburn, with your new Alex Golesh, you got a little dog in you. Like, he's got some dog in him just based on now. You know, it's we'll see how he translates, but certainly had South Florida headed in the right direction. So Auburn needs help. You just said over the last 5 seasons. Isn't that wild, though, to
even think about?
Like
11 SEC wins in 5 seasons.
2.2 wins in the SEC per year. Like, that's not Auburn football that we know. So can they get him back? Well, it's going to take in this world, in the NIL, college football, yeah, you can get back real fast. But it can also, kind of work against you, especially in the SEC when you have so many rivals and competitors competing for the same recruits with the same budget or bigger budget than you have. So it can go one of two ways. You can, like Indiana, they did it, but it's what Indiana did is a very unfair comp to everybody else.
And everybody's going to use it, though.
Everybody's going to use it, but it's completely unfair. So, we'll see how it goes. But I will say, watch that clip at the break. If y'all are going to watch the clip, he's got a little dog in him. He's got a little, he can be that guy.
I mean, he was born in Russia, Moscow, Russia.
Does that mean he's got some dog in him?
It feels like it. I mean,
born in Moscow.
Golesh moved to the United States when he was 7. So, I mean, he kind of grew up a little bit. I mean, 7.
God, is he a spy?
It's when, the whole Soviet Union, obviously, the dissolution of that. Then he grew up in Brooklyn, moved to Dublin, Ohio, not Ireland. And that's his upbringing. Went to Ohio State. He was actually a GA at Ohio State when Bobby Carpenter and A.J. Hawk and that whole crew was there. And so that's how I've gotten to know him a little bit. But, yeah, grew up in Moscow, Russia till he was 7.
Wow. What are those?
Feels tough.
Is he like the college football version of like a Russian sparrow?
Feels like it.
You know what I'm talking about? The female spies.
Ooh, Alondra asked a very good question.
Okay.
Does Golesh have ties to High Point?
Oh.
Some are asking.
I mean,
and it's Alondra and us. We're the ones asking.
It wouldn't be shocking now that we're uncovering that he is a Russian spy.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's good for Auburn, though, that he's a Russian spy. Feels like he got some grit. Eastern Europeans, I mean, they're kind of known for that, right?
Yep. Female Russian operatives are often referred to as sparrows. So, like, what if they're infiltrating college football now?
It could be. But, look, if Auburn's got to find a way to win more than 2 SEC games a year, maybe it's bringing in a Russian spy, but
I mean,
War Eagle, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
That's what those people are talking.
Till 7. 7's more. I felt
How
like,
bad do you want to win, and what are you willing to sacrifice to do it?
Yeah.
Bringing a Russian spy.
Patriotism.
Oh, he really is a good coach, though.
Oh, for sure. For sure. That's fun, though. I like that.
I know.
It's a good little tidbit. I did not know that until you said it.
All right, we will step away. We've got a couple more segments coming right back your way. Again, we'll go over the teams that are here today. What does tomorrow look like? Maybe what we're expecting from some of these teams. I mean, we hadn't even mentioned Shane Beamer. I think it's a very important year for Shane Beamer. We'll hit all of that when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to RussellPools.com, the website for Russell Pool Company. Now, you know they can build your dream pool in your backyard. That is what they've done since the 1960s in South Louisiana. That's the obvious. But the thing that we want to remind you, a couple of things actually, that they're going to be there from the very beginning, so the design, they're going to be there obviously during the build, but they're going to be there afterwards as well because they are the maintenance for your pool. So go to RussellPools.com today. Don't forget, they also, Matthew, if you bought a house and it's got let's say an old kidney-shaped pool, but you want to give it a little pizzazz, can they do that?
Yeah, it's called renovations, man. And look, there's not a lot of pool companies that are experts at the renovation. Yeah, Russell Pools can build you the best custom brand new pool out there, but they can also take an existing pool. If you bought a house and it already has like an older pool on it, you want to just spruce it up, make it look like a new, modern, function better, look better, do all the things. Russell Pools can do everything. Russell Pools, RussellPools.com.
Jordan Faber here with some exciting news. Faber Automotive has officially arrived. We're proud to introduce your new hometown dealership, Faber Chevrolet GMC. That means more inventory, better deals, and the same great local team. Now backed by the trusted Faber family name. Whether you're shopping or servicing, you'll feel the difference from day one. Allow us the opportunity to earn your business.
Fabry Chevrolet GMC. Visit us in St. Francisville or online at FabryChevrolet.com.
The Ascension Parish Sheriff's Office protects and serves over 132,000 residents across the parish.
Keeping our community safe is our mission, and Rev Fiber plays a critical role in how we respond. Whether it's training in our special divisions, forensics investigations, or fielding emergency calls in our operations center, Rev Business connects our teams in real time, which is why we partner with Rev Business.
Get 6 months free of Rev Business services. Call or click today.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
People think it's all about game day.
Let's go!
But the real work happens in the off season.
Spring practices, early lifts,
Extra reps. And we need a healthcare team that works as hard as we do.
At FMOL Health, our lay of the lake, we take care of LSU football year-round.
So we can do what we do best. We trust the lake.
From championship athletes to everyday champions, trusted care starts here.
At Relief Windows, we're more than windows. We're windows, doors, hardy plank, and vinyl siding. But our #1 product's always customer satisfaction. Come visit us at ReliefWindows.com. By the way, we do shutters too.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
Hey everybody, Drew Brees here. Over the years, I've learned that the best teams are built on trust, preparation, and doing things the right way. That's one of the reasons I'm excited to announce that the Breeze Dream Foundation and I are partnering with Parish Construction.
Live from the 2026 SEC Football Media Days in Tampa. Presented by FMOL Health, Our Lady of the Lake, Relief Windows, Rev Fiber, and Parish Construction and Roofing.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from Tampa, Florida, continuing our coverage of SEC Media Days. Matthew, you have done some research about the Russian spy that the Auburn Tigers hired to be their next head coach to try to win more than 2 SEC games per year.
Yeah, I mean, we're here at SEC Media all week long, so what better time to talk about Russian spies than right now? When I talked about it, is Russia infiltrating college football? Well, they have a history of this stuff. I referred to the Sparrows.
You did.
Which was a female Russian operatives, while the male counterpart, they were called Ravens.
Yep.
So the Ravens obviously have already infiltrated the NFL.
Hunt, you might want to stick around for this for your show. Hold on.
So this terminology stems from the KGB's Cold War era training program. It was called the State School 4, and it specialized in using seduction and romance to extract secrets from targets.
Yep.
A tactic historically referred to as sexpionage.
Yep. Hunt, just a quick yes or no. Did you know Alex Golish lived in Moscow, Russia until he was 7? Okay, see. Lead to your show. You're welcome.
Yep, there you go, Hunt.
You're welcome. Tune in at 1 o'clock for the Hunt Palmer Show. He's going to tell you about Red Sparrows and Alex Golish.
Absolutely.
Think he's really going to talk about it?
For sure. I mean,
that
is weird.
Not?
I'm hoping we don't get a knock at our door at the hotel because
don't answer.
We're on to the college football espionage.
All right, I'm going to say something or kind of ask something, and it's probably going to sound outlandish at first, but you asked about Vanderbilt. Like, do we like them being good? Mm-hmm. All right, that was your question. I was like, is this Vanderbilt? Like, I don't mind it. Like, they've gone through enough. Is Auburn being down bad for the SEC? Because I think it is.
Yes.
Okay.
Auburn being good is good for the SEC.
I think so as well. Because
maybe that's a traditionalist in us talking.
Well, no. Well, part of it, yes, but they care deeply about it. They've got great tradition. They've got an incredible stadium environment. I don't care how bad. I don't know if you hate Auburn listening out there. Jordan Hare is rocking at 11 a.m., at 2:30, at 6:30, at 7:30. It doesn't matter. It's an incredible place to play, and they show up. It just is. Mm-hmm. I think the SEC is much better when Auburn's relevant.
100%. It's absolutely like all the and the answer, to answer the question of why though, you just gave the physical reasons, like the stadium's great fan base, but at the heart, they are a core foundation of the SEC. As everything grows, as the SEC grows, and new teams have come in, there's a core group, right? And they are part of that core group. So yes, the SEC is absolutely better. As much as it pains me to say, I think the same thing about Florida. I hate Florida. I can't stand them. I don't like anybody that goes there. When I think about it, my skin crawls. But I want them to be relevant. I want them to be good at football. Now, do I want them to be great? Hell no, I don't. But do I want them to be good? Just like I want Auburn to be good. I mean, the Auburn-Alabama game. As LSU fans, it's still an awesome game to watch, right? And it's just you want those teams, that core group of SEC teams, to always be good, always be relevant. Now, will they? Remains to be seen. At some point, they will. At some point, will Golish be the coach to turn them around? I don't know. We will see. But they certainly cannot stay on the track that they are and have winning 2.2 games in the SEC per year.
Just doesn't even feel right. Doesn't even feel like there's your stickers from Baton Rouge. But that's what Baton Rouge handed out. Taste of the SEC.
There it is. This is
South Carolina gave sunglasses. Somebody gave popcorn.
That's what represents us.
Another person gave some granola, and that's what Baton Rouge gave out.
Oh boy.
Yeah, come on, man.
There's a sticker of a beignet, though.
No, give out beignets. Our culture's too good for that. What are we doing? Give out some My Hires.
Everyone's like, oh, yeah, Baton Rouge. Sweet.
Yeah.
Stickers.
Yeah.
Well, you can put them on the back of their laptop?
People do that. Not us. But people do. Actually, I did have one that Harlow put on mine forever ago. It fell off.
Respect.
It was frozen or something of that nature, but it fell off.
I like that.
I don't know what happened to it. It's probably an old backpack, but
let it snow.
You'll appreciate this. And I'll make it quick because I know our listeners don't share our same passion for sports cards. I bought her Disney Elsa and Anna cards.
Yeah.
And she knows Dad does cards.
Yep.
Like, and she used to come in my office, and I'd actually give her a card of, like, myself, and she, like, with my helmet off, and she loved that. But then I got old. She's like, Dad, you suck. Like, get out of here. I don't need that. So I got her, like, Elsa, and Aunt, like, loves it. Like, she thinks, like, oh, these are my, like, I got cards like Dad, and these are mine.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Doing what Dad does, but it's all Elsa and Anna.
Yeah, for sure. Much cooler than what Dad does. Getting a...
I mean, Frozen, underrated as a human male adult.
Yeah, it's not a Theo, it's not a Theo Johnson Purple Shock, but what is?
It's a very rewatchable movie.
Yeah.
You're going to have to rewatch it if you have.
No, but we've already gone through. I think we've already gone through some of that process with her. So we've already gone through the Frozen era. Speaking of Frozen, Shane Beamer in South Carolina kind of been frozen last year. It was not a great year for them. We talked a lot about their quarterback. We talked about their receiver here. I love Shane Beamer. I want to get that out there. I'm probably going to be a little biased in this conversation, but it feels like a massive year for Shane Beamer. I think he's got to win. I think Shane knows that. I think Shane's a good football coach. I really do. I think there's some roster limitations they have at South Carolina, like Marler pointed out, but this feels like it's a big year for Shane.
Is Shane Beamer on the hottest seat in the SEC?
Well, so you have so many new head coaches.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Shane Beamer because let's go through the list. Like Will Stein, new. Eli Drinkwitz just signed a new deal, not going anywhere. Brent Venables, new deal, not going anywhere. Josh Heupel's got some pressure, but he just made a college football playoff a couple of years ago. I think Josh is going to be fine. Alex Golesh, new. Kirby, no, he's knighted. He's not going anywhere. Shane Beamer, that's a guy we're talking about. Maybe so. Clark Lee, not going anywhere. Kalen DeBoer, it's always interesting because he's not Nick Saban. They made the playoff, though, so we'll see what that situation looks like. John Summerall, new. Pete Golding, new. Mike Elko not going anywhere. Ryan Silverfield, they'll give him 4 years to fail before they move on from him. Lane's not going anywhere. Jeff Lebby, I don't think Jeff's going to be
year 2 for him, right?
This is year three for Jeff Lebby. And then Sark's not going anywhere. So, I mean, Shane might be the answer now.
Well, Heupel and DeBoer, they would have to look really bad, I feel like, for them. They would have to look.
For DeBoer?
Yeah, for DeBoer and Heupel. For both
and then,
of them.
For Pete, I don't think Pete Golding would fall into like a Will Arnett. Hey, we're going to give you 1 year. Oh, my God, that was disastrous. And they move on from him after 1 year. I don't think that. But since Pete doesn't have any kind of head coaching resume to fall back on, we've seen wilder things happen. So, maybe that's a situation there, but I don't think it's going to happen anyways. But I think the answer is going to be Shane because everybody else is new or they got a new deal or they built enough equity up where it's not this year, maybe it's the next year. But Shane's got to win. I mean, they love football in that place.
We talked about how overhyped Lenoris Sellers is because he's got the talent. He's got this. Everybody loves him. He played one good half of football. That can work against Shane Beamer. That can, if they do not produce as good as much as people overhype Lenoris, it's going to hurt Shane Beamer as a coach if they can't perform with him. They're going to be, the public will be like, okay, you had 3 years with Lenoris and you couldn't get it done. That's the most talented quarterback we've had come through these doors possibly ever. And you couldn't win with him. So your time's done. I think by far Shane Beamer has the hottest seat in the SEC for those reasons. And, look, I don't think he's got you can't, like my high school coach used to tell us, you can't win the Kentucky Derby with a bunch of jackasses. So I don't know if he's got the top-to-down roster to get it done.
That's a good line.
Can't win the Derby with a jackass.
Can I steal that?
No.
Okay. I'll cite my source.
Okay. Then yes.
The first time. Then it's mine. Yeah, I mean, I think Shane, again, if we went back to it, Josh Heupel needs to, I think show something this year. But, again, he's got some equity built up. Shane did have some, but I think he lost that last year. I can't see another situation. Jeff Lebby probably needs to do something this year at Mississippi State, but still even that, I don't think he's in any kind of danger of losing his job. And so I think it is Shane.
Again, if you have what people consider a generational talent quarterback and you can't win with him,
they're going to ask the question, if not now, then when?
The questions start to get asked, and you lose whatever equity you built up within the Spencer Rattler area.
Oh,
era.
Rat that.
Marler still would choose Lenoris over Rat. As I call him, Spence.
You did call him Spence. And then he lost his starting job after
Yeah.
that.
My bad. Hey, it's all right.
Before Shane got there, real quick, before we close the book, it was like Steve Spurrier won 11 games 3 years in a row. South Carolina literally never done anything close to that before. So he did set the bar high, right? Well, then Muschamp takes over in 2016, 6-7, 9-4, 7-6, 4-8, 2-8. All right, so that was Will's record at South Carolina. And then Shane comes in at 7-6, 8-5. Then he had the 5-7 year in 2023, and everybody started asking questions. But then remember, he had the 9-3 regular season where they ended the year as hot as anybody in the country.
They beat Clemson and Tennessee, right?
They did. And then they lost that bowl game. Illinois, I believe, is who they lost to in that Citrus Bowl. So they go 9-4, but still that built him up some equity. And then they went 1-7 in the league last year. So overall, his record, he's only had a winning record in the SEC in 2024.
That 1 year.
That 1 year bought him some time, but I think that clock's running out.
That's why you give the history of South Carolina. Like, they just have not been.
Right. Even Coach Spurrier in his last year went 3-9.
Yeah, they haven't been elite in the SEC.
Yeah.
Consistently ever.
Right.
Maybe they had the one, but Shane had that 1 year. And with Mr. Rattler, and they did really well, and they upset some teams. They won games they shouldn't have, and they looked like they were on this path, this trajectory that was going to make them consistent, because all of a sudden you have that season, and then you get this quarterback that you're like, my God, this guy was touched by an angel. God spent a little bit more time on this one. All
right, Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, and then after that, you can't win with him. So, like I said,
can this be real?
I mean, Shane was like probably really excited he got Lenoris, but Lenoris could be the downfall of him.
That's a great point, actually. Like, are you levitating over this conversation right now?
I was like actually watching myself talk when I said that.
Really is such a good point.
Thank you.
I'm stealing that too. A little bit later on. I'll start my work on that one, though.
All right.
I'm like, hey, Flynn was talking quarterbacks, because then it gives me some cred.
Yeah.
Because, like, you're a quarterback. If I was talking about, hey, Flynn was talking quarterbacks, and it actually makes a lot of sense, because he's like, hey, could their downfall be that he's got such a good player?
And I think he was wearing sunglasses at the time because these bright
backwards
lights.
hat. All right, we're going to step away.
We kind of poo-pooed on South Carolina.
Oh, man, big time.
We didn't even plan this.
Big time.
Just rolled off.
Yeah,
it was probably because of Marler.
It was Marler looking at the cock signal a little bit earlier in the show.
I got Marler's right there. I'm going to put my glasses on so he knows he's not getting them back.
Dude, do not let him big dog you and get those glasses back.
No way.
No chance
No
in hell.
shot. You gave them to me. It's a gift.
All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from Tampa, Florida.
Off the bench.
All right, go to FABT.com, FABT.com. First American Bank and Trust, the unquestioned banking leader in the greater Baton Rouge area. They are a community bank that has a relationship with you. You're a face, you're a name, you're not just an account number. They're going to be there for you. They've been in the game for over 100 years. 100 years. Yeah, over a century. You're doing pretty well. You're doing things the right way if that is the case, and they're always going to do it. They get all the bells, all the whistles, all the latest technology with the down-home customer service, FABT.com.
First American Bank and Trust. First American Bank and Trust. Look, do business, do your banking with the local folks here that have been doing it a long time in the Baton Rouge area in South Louisiana. If you are looking for a loan, a home loan, a business loan, well, why don't you do it? That house, that business is in Louisiana. So make sure you're doing business and getting those loans with the Louisiana company, making local Louisiana decisions. First American Bank and Trust, FABT.com.
Hey everybody, Drew Brees here. Over the years, I've learned that the best teams are built on trust, preparation, and doing things the right way. That's one of the reasons I'm excited to announce that the Breeze Dream Foundation and I are partnering with Parish Construction and Roofing. Together, we are committed to helping families prepare for hurricane season. That's why Parish Construction and Roofing, the Breeze Dream Foundation, and WAFB are partnering to provide one capital area family with a brand new fortified roof. Visit WAFB.com/contest to enter the giveaway and view official rules and eligibility requirements. Because stronger homes build stronger communities. Hey everybody, Drew Brees here. Over the years, I've learned that the best teams are built on trust, preparation, and doing things the right way. That's one of the reasons I'm excited to announce that the Breeze Dream Foundation and I are partnering with Parish Construction and Roofing. Together, we are committed to helping families prepare for hurricane season. That's why Parish Construction and Roofing, the Breeze Dream Foundation, and WAFB are partnering to provide one capital area family with a brand new fortified roof. Visit WAFB.com/contest to enter the giveaway and view official rules and eligibility requirements. Because stronger homes build stronger communities.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit LouisianaPropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith. At Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, we know each case and client are unique, and that no two cases are the same. But one thing remains constant, and that is our passion to help our clients. After an accident, we know your life has changed, which is why we passionately fight to make you and your family whole. Remember, whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555. We're here to serve you.
Another roof gone too soon.
Looks like neglect. There's no doubt about it. This is a case of poor installation.
At Pelican Roofing, we don't guess. We investigate to find the real cause of your roof's problems. Call Pelican Roofing for your free roof investigation today.
Live from the 2026 SEC Football Media Days in Tampa. Presented by FMOL Health, Our Lady of the Lake, Relief Windows, Rev Fiber, and Parish Construction and Roofing.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from Tampa, Florida. Shout out to our guy, Billy Luch. What's up, Luch? Sorry, I ran into the commish, talking to Commissioner Sankey. He didn't want to talk SEC.
Are we late?
He asked me, hey, you're on the NFL now. How the Bills going to be? So I was sitting there, and I was like, look, I know Matt's probably like panicking a little bit. I was like, but the commissioner of the SEC is asking me how the Bills are going to be.
Oh, my goodness.
So I got to break it down for him.
So how are they going to be?
Good. I mean, Joe Brady's their head coach. They had the leading rusher in the NFL in James Cook last year. Josh Allen's a unicorn, an alien, whatever you want to call him. Jimmy Leonard, a teammate of both of ours. You found that out on air one day. He's the defensive coordinator now. Love Jim Leonard. They got a new stadium in Buffalo, too.
That's open?
It's going to be this year.
No roof, right? No roof? Or roof?
I believe they have like a retractable situation, if I'm not mistaken. Either way, it's going to be better. Look, I love like the Bills Mafia, but I played a game there once where the power went out on the field and they had to like do the clock in an NFL game on their watch on the field, and there was no helmet comm. So Norv's like, hey, Jack right, scat right, 99 stop F cross. It's like, Coach, they hurt you. Because we didn't have signals because
they don't know what that means. But
we had the helmet
defensive
comms.
people are dumb, though.
That's true.
Like, you could say the play out loud.
That's true.
Very, very few smart ones out there.
I got this gap or that gap, Coach. The A gap or the B gap.
So apparently,
that's my Bobby Carpenter impersonation.
Okay, I hit the guy with the ball.
A gap or B gap, Coach.
Do we have some dead air? Apparently, we forgot we were back.
No, so when I came back and I knew I was talking to the commissioner for like a good 60 seconds, and I saw you talking to Luch, I was like, oh, there's probably Alondra's probably like, hey, dum-dums, we're back.
Ah.
Yeah.
It's on me. Actually, it's on Lucha. It's not on me.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not going to talk.
Oh, no, Alondra did. She texted me. We're back 3 times.
See, I saw it on my watch, and I was trying to, like, power walk after I saw her text on my watch.
That's on me.
Because I was like, that means Flynn is not telling the people about, one of the great companies. I was like, maybe tell them about Rouse's, because I'll tell you about it right now. Go to Rouse's.com. Rouse's.com is a website. You're going to put in your location. It's going to pull up the one that's most convenient for you, and then once you do, it's going to find the weekly specials for your Rouse's store, and you're going to, be able to, per store, check out what the weekly specials are. That's why we kind of give it to you. But it doesn't matter which Rouse's you go to. It's going to be a couple of things. It's going to have local. It's going to be convenient for you. And it's always going to be about you. Like, your experience there is going to be good. You're going to walk in. You're going to have the breakfast bar, lunch bar, sushi bar already ready to go. You got stuff like My High, which you're not going to find anywhere else. It's going to be there. Like, they care about the local Gulf Coast community, and that's why we love our team over at Rouse's. Go to Rouse's.com today. Whoa, we're back. We're back in all caps. We're back.
Yep. Nailed it. Not my fault. Shouldn't trust me. Can't leave me here.
I thought, but I knew what we had as far as reads, and I was like, okay, I know he can do Rouse's.
Wow.
His product is in Rouse's. And again, like, if the commissioner of the SEC is asking you how the Buffalo Bills are going to be, I had to answer.
You tell him. You got to tell him. Well, Billy came up and talked to us, and he was talking about your guy, Chatty guy.
Oh, Chatty at the end of the table?
Yep, so I had to listen to that. You know that.
Yeah.
Had to get the
What'd he say?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Just super good stuff.
More of what we heard last night?
Yes. More of it.
Golly. That was an experience. And not like a medieval times dinner experience, like a bad one.
Yeah. Sometimes meeting new people is great. Sometimes it's not. Y'all understand? Sometimes it's terrible.
Sometimes it's going to annoy the whole table.
But it makes you appreciate the good ones.
Sure. That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the bright side of it.
Where there's a greater good, there's a greater evil.
All right, so Auburn, Georgia, South Carolina, Vanderbilt. Those are the teams here today. We've talked about all of them. Probably spent the least amount of time on Georgia, and that's not like because
it's just kind of boring, right?
It's just they're good.
Mm-hmm.
It's Georgia. It's Kirby. They're going to be good. They're going to win a lot of games. They're probably going to have a chance to play for the SEC championship.
Would you say? I would say the least interesting team at SEC media. I would say because they're just good and they're consistent, and that's it. That's all you can say about it. Like, what do you ask them? Like, what do you?
Yeah.
How's it feel? You're pretty much guaranteed to have double-digit wins again. You're going to be in the playoff.
Yeah, there's going to be one game in the season that's going to kind of tell, are you going to be like a national champion or just like a quarterfinal?
Yeah, I mean, you'll be a player away from either going to the national championship or not. So, I mean, it's kind of boring.
I'm with you.
Say about that.
And look, if any person in this building wants it that way, it's Kirby.
Oh, for sure.
Kirby loves that. He loves that. That's the the facts about his team right now.
Yeah, there's no quarterback competition. You got a good quarterback. There's no hot seat to talk about. There's no, are they going to be able to fix this situation? No drama. And that is the epitome, and that is the goal for every program. As LSU fans, you need to hope that LSU is going to be boring at media day.
And their team is their team. What do I mean by that? They're going to have one transfer on offense be a starter, and they're going to have 2 transfers on defense be a starter. Everyone else started their career at Georgia. That's pretty remarkable in today's college football.
In this world that we live in, you go look at anybody else's roster in the entire country, and you are going to see way more new faces on the offense and the defense. So what they've been able to do to sustain is pretty remarkable. Like any sport in college football, to be able to sustain year in, year out is incredible, just because of the turnover that you're going to have.
Yeah. It is. It's only Georgia really that's able, because teams are trying to do it like that, like a Clemson, for instance, but they don't have the Jimmies and Joes.
Right.
Like they try to do it like that, but the thing is Kirby still gets the Jimmies and Joes. And look, he'll supplement his roster with a transfer if he needs to, like Zachariah Branch last year. That was their leading receiver. Zachariah Branch came in, played well, got drafted, but it was like that one player is what they needed. They don't do a lot of wholesale changes there. They trust their high school recruiting. They develop their players still. And when you have success like they're having, you can do that. Players will stick around a little bit longer. You know, you can convince a guy to be a redshirt junior and be a starter for the first time.
Yeah. How do you think your guy did interviewing Gunnar Stockton by himself?
I think he's got sweaty palms still.
Palms. Do you think was it 6 minutes, 7 minutes? He probably thought in his brain he's got enough questions in the chamber for an hour.
So I don't look. We're pretty full disclosure here. So I got a text from somebody said, hey, this is the true test. Like you're getting Gunnar 1-on-1. Again, incredible leader, but just not somebody that's going to give you a lot in an interview.
An immediate situation.
And so I wrote back. I said, look, no matter how it goes, he has to know that Barbara Walters couldn't get information out of that guy. You know what I mean? And that's what Barbara did for a living and was really good at it. You know what I mean? So it ain't you, it's him. So probably not great.
Yes, the sweaty. So probably not great.
Probably not great.
Yeah.
It was probably you when we were interviewing Cole Payton at the Senior Bowl.
Yeah, for sure. Little finger point. You're up, pal.
So, yeah.
Kind of like
we played that on air when you
did you? I saw y'all sent it in the group chat. I didn't even watch it because I didn't want to get secondhand embarrassment.
Yeah, we did.
Was it as cringe as we all remember? Or is it better? It's probably better.
Do you want me to answer that?
Yeah, of course.
It was glorious. It was everything I remembered in the moment.
I love it. I wasn't even embarrassed during it. That's the thing. You know what? My palms get more sweaty when
Coach Mulkey,
we come back from break and you're not here, and like I hadn't, usually when I host a show, like when you're not here, like I'll put topics down throughout the day so I can look down. Okay, let's just go to this because we haven't talked about it.
Yeah.
Like when I don't know you're going to be back, and I'm like, oh God, where? I gotta speak.
How long is he gonna be gone?
This is just gonna be dead air for a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, well, who am I gonna BS with?
And that's when Alondra writes back, "We're back."
But actually, that was just forgetful because Billy was talking.
Okay.
I didn't do it on purpose.
When's Billy? Billy needs to sit down. When you talk Texas A&M with him tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
He's gonna be busy tomorrow.
So what? Everybody's going to be busy.
I feel you. We didn't get anybody today.
So tomorrow, Alabama, Florida, Ole Miss, and Texas A&M. Tomorrow is going to be an exciting day.
Tomorrow's a good group.
Tomorrow's a good group. I think we heard that Coach Pete Golding, I think Rivers just said that they're not going to bring their players through Radio Row.
I don't think anybody's going to be coming through here, which is.
I wonder if that's because they're anticipating the questions they would get. He doesn't want to protect. He wants to protect his guys.
Right. I guess so, but like hey, that's why we're all here. That's why we came from across the Southeast to be here.
Sorry, bud. Take your sensitivity somewhere else.
If you that's why you select the guys that you think can handle that.
All right, go to Conference USA. That's what Notre Dame does. They're so sensitive. They don't want this type of heat.
Yeah, so that hopefully that's just something that got started and it's not true. But if it is, we got to go after them a little bit.
They're a little overly sensitive. They don't want hard questions.
I mean, I think
their ex-coach.
I think LSU's bringing TJ Dottery, who's going to face way tougher questions, I think, than anybody else here. Any player, any school.
Yeah.
Because he left Ole Miss to go to LSU.
Yeah, he'll face way harder questions than the Ole Miss players
No doubt about it. More than anybody.
Yeah.
So I hope that's not true. I hope that's just a bad rumor, and I hope they come through here. And look, we're probably not going to talk to them, but I hope somebody does.
Because they'll have Trinidad, Kwan Lacey, and Will Eccles.
Eccles, yep.
Eccles.
Yeah, Kewan Lacey, Will Eccles, and Trinidad Chambers.
Come on, put your quarterback through there.
Yeah, you need to. He's ready. He's good. He's polished. He's good.
Fine. He's ready to roll.
All right, we are going to step away one final time. Before we do, I want to remind you, whether you're dealing with a sports injury, joint pain, or just woke up one morning and something doesn't feel right, don't wait to get it checked out. The team at Ochsner Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to help you get back to doing what you love. And if you need care fast, their orthopedics walk-in clinic is located right inside the Elite Training Complex on Burbank. No appointment necessary. They even offer on-site x-rays so you can get answers fast. Learn more and find a location at Ochsner.org. Ochsner Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, keeping you in the game. Ask the Bench, brought to you by Dos Equis. It's always a great time to go for Dos when we come back here live from Tampa, Florida.
Off the Bench.
Raising Cane's is raising $1 million on National Chicken Finger Day for Chuck's charity, Kickstart Kids. Join us July 27th and help us continue Chuck Norris's legacy.
Chuck was a personal friend of Todd and the brand, and I know this would have meant the world to him.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
At Relief Windows, we're more than windows. We're windows, doors, hardy plank, and vinyl siding. But our #1 product's always customer satisfaction. Come visit us at reliefwindows.com. By the way, we do shutters too.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
Who bears the standard? Who sets the bar? It's not those satisfied by low-hanging fruit or by taking it easy. Now the standard is set by the best of us, by those who work hard. Dig deeper. Give more. At Sunshine, we're proud to provide John Deere products that work hard for you, the standard bearers. Find the dealer nearest you at sunequip.com.
Hey, it's
it's Matt Moscona. Look, back pain can sideline you from the things you love. That's why I trust Dr. Kevin McCarthy and the team at the Spine Center of Louisiana. Dr. McCarthy doesn't just treat symptoms. He gets to the root of the problem. From advanced injection therapy to minimally invasive surgery, they've got the expertise to get you back in the game. With 5 locations across Louisiana, including right here in Baton Rouge, quality care is close to home. Call the Spine Center of Louisiana or visit SpineCenterLA.com.
My name is Mike Krumholt, and I've been with First American Bank for 4 years. What makes First American Bank special is we're able to offer all the products and services that any other big bank can offer. What sets us apart is being able to give that small town feel that someone can pick up the phone and they can talk to someone or stop by the branch and get excellent customer service.
Supreme Jasmine is premium American-grown rice. From local farms to your table.
Live from the 2026 SEC Football Media Days in Tampa. Presented by FMOL Health, Our Lady of the Lake, Relief Windows, Rev Fiber, and Farish Construction and Roofing.
All right, welcome back in OTB here. One final segment. Tuesday here at Media Days in Tampa, Florida. We'll ask the bench to wrap up today's show. Let's see. Got a ton of them coming in today. Nice job.
I know. Drink Dos Equis.
Can't read that. It's inappropriate. You can only pick one to eat the rest of your life. Which is it? Tacos, enchiladas, or tamales? Only one.
Tacos.
I mean, tacos feels like the answer, but God, I love enchiladas and tamales.
Yeah, I love them all. If you had to maybe choose cuisines, it'd be hard to pick anything over Mexican food.
Yeah.
But I like tacos for
True.
sure. It's just so versatile.
Mexican's definitely the answer. Ask the bench, is there a press buffet or you guys just roll with the per diem?
Per diem?
Funny you think we get per diem.
That's a good
That
call.
is actually hilarious. We don't get anything close to per diem. That's not in the budget. The press buffet yesterday was not great, but luckily for me, not for Matt, our team at SiriusXM always orders lunch.
Nice. Yeah, the press buffet, grilled chicken breast. Hard to do chicken breast on a buffet, people. It gets too dry.
They grilled them for
It
a
is
long
like-
time. There's not an ounce of a liquid in that chicken breast.
No, it is a choking hazard.
Yeah. You got to have 2 bottles of water to get a bite down. Ask the bench, favorite type of buffet?
Chinese.
Mexican, ponchos.
Ponchos.
Raise the flag.
Yeah.
You know about it.
That's fine. We're going to
Raise the flag.
Chinese for sure.
It's Chinese for sure, but tell me ponchos didn't slap.
Oh, hashtag Ask the Bench. What room service y'all smashing tonight?
I haven't had any yet, but my favorite room service is always a club sandwich, French fries, and a Diet Coke.
Somebody said in the chat, French onion soup goes pretty hard on room service. I don't ever eat French onion soup, but I have ordered it multiple times for room service, and I agree with that.
That's kind of weird.
It's kind of like ginger ale on a plane. Like you never get it unless you're on a plane. But for whatever reason,
all right,
a lot of room service has it.
Hashtag least favorite media member. That list is, I don't know. I mean, I got a list. I don't know. I don't know if I don't care like putting it out there. I just don't know. I don't know who'd be at the top of that list.
That's not a thing you really want to put out there. But
I don't care. That's DJ Shockley. He beat the hell out of us in the SEC championship game one year. I just dapped him up.
Not a big deal.
He's a good dude, though.
Is he?
He's a good dude.
Nice.
Yeah, you'd like him a lot.
I don't like that. I wish he was a bad dude.
Yeah, I know. I didn't like what he did to us in 05. We didn't have a bye week, DJ.
It's always like your sports rival. It's always depressing when you find out they're good people.
Yeah, it's always pretty like when you find out like they're turds, you're like, I knew it.
I knew it the whole time.
Mm-hmm. You're not a turd. You're great, and we love you, and we thank you. Go America, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Off the bench.
All right, go see our friends over at RejuveMeMedical.com. RejuveMeMedical is the website, and you're going to be able to Remember, 13 locations in Louisiana, one in Mississippi as well. You're going to be able to go in, get your labs drawn. You're going to come back, and you're going to get a plan together. And all of that is going to be a matter of minutes. I told you, when I went in for my blood work, I literally had my daughter on my lap. They take the blood. I go back, consultation. It was like 5 to 10 minutes. And by the time I left there, the medicine that I was going to get on was already on its way to my house. That's what kind of service you get with Rejuve Me. That's how they're going to fix whatever you've got going on to get you on a path to feeling like your youthful self. RejuveMeMedical.com.
Yeah, we're talking about testosterone, so hormone replacement therapy. We're talking about peptides. We're talking about Botox, Brotox, sexual wellness, whatever it is. They can help you feel like a better version of yourself. 13 locations across Louisiana. Go get that blood work, have that consultation. RejuveMeMedical.com.
Bayou Ford is taking $13,000 off MSRP on the new 2026 Ford F-150 trucks.
Plus the complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Are you ready for an internet experience that actually keeps up with you? Then you're ready to step into a new kind of reliability with Rev Fiber. When your internet works, the possibilities open up, and suddenly everything feels more connected, just the way it should be. Seamless enough to keep up with every swipe and every click, anywhere you are. So leave the buffering behind. 100% fiber, 0% runaround, where support is still personal. Rev Fiber. Visit RevFiber.com.
People think it's all about game day.
Let's go!
But the real work happens in the off season.
Spring practices, early lifts,
Extra reps.
And we need a healthcare team that works as hard as we do.
At FMOL Health, our lay of the lake, we take care of LSU football year-round.
so we can do what we do best.
We trust the lake.
From championship athletes to everyday champions, trusted care starts here.
At Relief Windows, we're more than windows. We're windows, doors, hardy plank, and vinyl siding. But our #1 product's always customer satisfaction. Come visit us at reliefwindows.com. By the way, we do shutters too.
Hey everybody, Drew Brees here. Over the years, I've learned that the best teams are built on trust, preparation, and doing things the right way. That's one of the reasons I'm excited to announce that the Breeze Dream Foundation and I are partnering with Parish Construction and Roofing. Together, we are committed to helping families prepare for hurricane season. That's why Parish Construction and Roofing, the Breeze Dream Foundation, and WAFB are partnering to provide one capital area family with a brand new fortified roof. Visit WAFB.com/contest to enter the giveaway and view official rules and eligibility requirements. Because stronger homes build stronger communities. Hey everybody, Drew Brees here. Over the years, I've learned that the best teams are built on trust, preparation, and doing things the right way. That's one of the reasons I'm excited to announce that the Breeze Dream Foundation and I are partnering with Parish Construction and Roofing. Together, we are committed to helping families prepare for hurricane season. That's why Parish Construction and Roofing, the Breeze Dream Foundation, and WAFB are partnering to provide one capital area family with a brand new fortified roof. Visit WAFB.com/contest to enter the giveaway and view official rules and eligibility requirements. Because stronger homes build stronger communities.
I'm Billy Schmidt, and I've been with First American Bank for 13 years. I have a passion of getting to know customers, getting to know their journeys, getting to know their stories, and being a small part of that, and just continuing that, and taking those relationships and expanding out into the community, just to make First American a household name. And people look at us and say, hey, what's special about you guys? You're part of a family.